Oh, we're going live there.
It's just for fun in the morning. Hey, everybody.
Monday.
Good
Oh,
morning.
man, there was something I was going to do to hook up our volume differently to the camera. I meant to do it yesterday. I guess I will today.
Well, Jacob, I know you're watching, so
Yeah, Jacob, let us know.
Let us know.
Tyler probably sounds pretty damn hot on a better microphone.
I'm always sounding pretty damn hot.
damn hot, really?
Actually, right now I'm freezing. So
You're cold?
yeah.
I'm actually warm. And
I was cold last night.
Well,
I couldn't
that's
get warm.
because. Never mind.
You want a hoodie, a sweatshirt?
No, I'm good. I'm good.
You want to wear
What was you going to say? You going to make a fat joke?
No, I was going to make a
Redneck joke?
older joke.
An older joke?
Yes.
Well, let's hear it.
Menopause.
Menopause.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be if there's
that's
a
old.
Yeah, that's old.
That's old.
It might make more funny if she actually had like three beads of sweat going down her forehead.
I didn't want to make fun of redneck stuff yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Save it for
The radio.
When the wrestlers get
listen
here.
for the moment that you can't wake up. Quick Trips, a 5-hour energy. You can get 2 for the price of 1.5.
If you want to shorten your life by 5 years, drink 5-hour energy.
But the
I didn't see you bringing in Monster or whatever.
Well, it's because I'm trying to save money.
we stopped Saturday night and got the Quick Trip version of the Monster. Nastiest stuff I've ever drank in my life.
I didn't know they had a Quick Trip version of a
Yeah,
Monster.
it's just like this.
And
with
it
the
says
zero
you're
calories,
screwed
zero-
after it shows a minus of $5 out of your pocket.
Well, actually, it was 2 for $2,
You get what you pay for.
and it's this size. So yeah, you get what you pay for.
All right, let's go live with the radio station. Hey, listen to our opening.
The super fantastic.
Whoa, what?
Military Mike in the morning.
Redneck Steph in the morning.
Twilight Tyler in the morning, unfortunately. Why do they all have to be here? Well, that's part of the morning show.
Yeah, because we can.
We're the fun crew. All right, everybody, get ready. Here comes the show.
See, that's how you start a show.
That is.
Like that was Cabo Wabo when we're partying or something. All right, everybody. Hey, it's just for fun in the morning.
Redneck Steph in the morning.
Twilight Tyler in the morning.
We're all paying for our weekend. I hustled. I mean, look, if you think 7 to 7 is 12 hours, right? So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 would be 1, 14's 2. So I hustled 14 hours. I hustled 13 because one of the hours was me at home trying to get to sleep.
Scotty's out there on the streets.
Man,
Hustling.
I'm a hustler, baby.
Ew.
And I'm paying today on my throat and sinuses. Let me tell you, they had the barbecuer going, and somebody should have had a big. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying they should have had a big industrial strength fan blowing the smoke away from the building, because when the building was open, it was blowing right into the building. I might as well have been standing at Porterdale Bar and Grill with all that smoke.
Oh, where I was at Saturday night, that's all it was cigarette smoke. There was no.
Where was you at Saturday night?
I was at the Claremont Lounge. Supposed to be
So you was
the
in Porterdale
greatest. Yeah, supposed to be the greatest club
You do realize
in
that-
America.
No. If you go to the retirement homes, they got them little pamphlets like when you go to a hotel and it shows you all the attractions around town. The Claremont's where all the strippers go to retire.
Well,
That's
They worked their last. Come on, dude. Greyhound. Greyhound has a rescue farm, right? It's because when they get done racing, you got to do something with these old bags of skin, because the greyhounds get abused and treated like crap. So they go to these adopt-a farms and then get rescued and live their last few years in bliss. That's the Claremont.
Claremont,
Yeah.
where varicose veins is a must.
When you look at their legs and it looks like our road map to Alabama, then you're at the Claremont.
On the
and
road
all you
again.
hear, all you hear about is Blondie. So I'm thinking, okay, we're gonna go in here.
She's got the
and-
Clairol mix because she's probably gray.
Well,
I'm gonna
and
watch that gray right out of your hair. Sorry.
she's famous for smushing beer cans with her tatas,
Oh.
which we witnessed her do. But
awesome.
you have to pay $20 to get her to smush this can.
So first I got to buy the $8 beer.
Wait a minute.
Right,
Wait a minute.
right.
You have to pay $28
pretty.
Thereabout.
Yeah. You have,
Over to.
but she signs it, so that's okay. But I'm thinking,
Honey,
how much do I get just to,
honey, could you hand me my
cop a feel?
glasses? I got to be able to sign this slit smoke liquor can.
How much to just cop a feel?
oh, I don't know. I wouldn't even go in there.
Redneck stuff. We know you.
No. We
It's
were
like
actually.
it's like the hooker that says I do to men for $100, and it's like, here, give me $10 worth. So what does it cost? What does it cost to get a nipple drug across the top of my beer can?
Credit cards.
I don't even want to think.
Hey,
about that.
how does it cost to get a pasty drug across the top of my beer can? What do you mean, honey? I'm naked. I don't wear pasties. No, chick. Your pasty. What does it cost to get one of them pasty things drug across my beer can?
But it was very
Man, this beer tastes a little weird.
it was very interesting. But
It's because I put half and half in it, sweetie.
Fish
And-
oil.
Blondie had no teeth.
Of course she did.
Oh yeah.
That cost extra though.
She wow. And
You
the
don't
stage
watch
Comes from the guy smiling with braces.
Hey.
and the stage was like,
The size of my
The-
table.
yeah. and they literally had to put their hands on the ceiling.
So it's like fusions with the midget wrestling.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. And yes, I mean
So
all of them.
let me gather as a solid total. You really didn't have that much fun.
No.
No.
I had one beer, which I had a Mick Ultra there.
You know, when you go to the zoo, they have a day where they wash the elephants. You could probably go to the assisted living for wash day and see a bunch of naked older generation.
That's not.
Now
Tyler, come here. You won the lucky draw today. You get bedpan duty.
I'd rather shoot myself. Go on.
now
When they
there,
said golden shower, that's not what you envisioned.
now there was one girl that was there that she was fairly young. She had a nice
She was fairly.
figure.
She was 60.
She was 60.
Well, she had a nice figure, but she had tattoos. I
So
mean,
she
there was
didn't
not
have
a
hip-
place on her body.
She didn't have a hip
that
replacement. Is that what you said?
didn't- no, she didn't have a hip replacement, and she had all of her hair. It wasn't a
Oh.
wig like the others.
Ow.
So let me get this right. After you have to retire from either the strip club or Waffle House, you go to the Claremont.
If military
Yeah.
Mike were here, he'd ask how much she weighed.
Well, the bad thing, if military Mike was here, he'd be getting excited under the
Yeah.
desk.
They
It still gives him hope.
good thing he doesn't have to stand up for this job.
That's right.
We'd be off
It
the
still
air.
still gives him hope.
Wow.
Off the air.
I'm telling you. Look, and I've never been there, so
It was interesting.
it sucks because I've heard some people that say it's the greatest thing on earth, but those are probably the same people that go to that weird circus tent to see the 3-headed dog.
Yeah.
And I'm not knocking the Claremont because I've never been there. I'm making
Yeah.
fun of it because of all the rumors and all the things that's ever been told about it.
I
If anybody that's a listener, if you're just driving down the road, if anybody that's listening, if anyone has been there other than Steph, as far as somebody we can discuss this with, please
Yeah.
feel
A
free.
credible source.
Well, if you've been there, would you be considered a credible
Good,
source?
good point. Very, very good.
and yet I walked into the bathroom, as scary as that sound, and the people that I was with said that if I wasn't back in 20 minutes, they were coming to find me.
Steph's like, honey, when I was walking through the bathroom, it felt like I had on Velcro shoes. They were sticking to the floor.
That's about how I was gonna say that, because you walk into the bathroom.
I was
the
making a
bathroom
joke.
is carpeted.
Who puts carpet in a bathroom?
Thank you, black carpet at that. Black
I
carpet.
bet if you went in there with the black light, oh my God.
Well,
Look, we can hold astronomy class in the bathroom. Look, it's the Big Dipper.
Ew.
but
Look, it's Orion's belt. It is Orion's belt. She's up there on stage 3.
but you walk in the first.
Is that the Milky Way? Oh my God, what the hell is that?
But you walk in the first door, and the first thing you see though is 2 chairs and a table over here against the
Two
wall.
chairs and two turntables
the
and a
side.
microphone.
You see, you see no sink. So I'm thinking,
What,
okay,
what would they need a sink for? It's just taking up valuable space, Steph. You already know they're not washing their hands.
Oh, but the sink is next to the toilet inside the second.
That's for washing your junk. That's not for washing your hands.
It's to delouse.
I don't even want to think about that, because as I was in there using the
It's
bathroom,
like
I
dipping
kept
something in paint remover. You just dip it in the water 3 times and you're ready. Boop. He's clear.
But I kept hearing men talking, and I'm looking all around. I'm thinking, I hope there's not a peephole somewhere in here, because they sounded like they were right there in the next room.
She's squatting. She's hovering, right? She's getting ready
hovering.
She's getting ready to stand up, and the guy goes, "You didn't wipe." And Steph's looking around, going, "Where the hell did that come from?"
It was
shake it off, girl. Shake it off.
It was quite an experience.
I'm
it's-
sure it was.
Hey, I walked into an establishment. I'm not going to name names, but I walked into an establishment that the toilet, you know how you on your phone, you got the little poop avatar?
Yeah.
So
Oh,
the way the poop's stacked, it's the shape of a pyramid roughly.
I
If
don't-
everybody.
I don't have an iPhone.
But you get my point. Think of a pyramid. So I walked into a bathroom and saw it had so much toilet paper in the bowl that there was no water left because all the toilet paper absorbed all the water. And the top of the toilet paper was the same height as the seat.
my job is to clean
Oh my
that.
gosh.
There was probably like 8 pounds by the time you soaked it up full of water.
I could tell you some stuff that I've
And then
seen.
then people quit using this the toilet and decided to use the bathtub.
Ew.
And the side of the bathtub, like if you were sitting in the bathtub and you had your arms up on the side of the bathtub, it had 4 or 5 layers of toilet paper over it where people had hovered over it to use the bathtub.
Ew.
It was weird. So then where did I go pee? I'm like looking at the bathtub, looking at the toilet, looking at the bathtub, looking at the toilet. I will not answer where I went.
The ceiling.
Mm.
The ceiling.
And as
But
you're
I
talking,
mean, things happen, dude. There's when you put 3,000 people somewhere, what do you think's going to happen?
yeah, because what you're talking about, before we went
Some
to the
poor guy had to
Claremont,
clean it up though.
Yeah, I am that poor guy.
You
Yeah.
are. Do
Yeah.
you
I-
ever get your braces hung on any of that stuff?
Why would I get my
It's
braces?
just a joke.
Ew.
Because somehow, some way, somebody's got to lean over that toilet
I
and
don't-
pull that stuff out.
No.
Ew.
I would suggest go getting like a big set of channel locks, like the 460 channel locks. They're about almost 3 feet long, and they open up to do a 4 to 6 inch kind of pipe, and you could just stick them down in there and close them and pull it out.
I've got 2 bathroom stories from work.
Oh, that might
Okay.
make me nervous. Okay.
One I'll tell now, and the other I'll tell later in the show.
Okay.
So it's a small one. I go into the bathroom.
Is that what you told him when you walked into the bathroom?
Let's not.
That's a
That's
small one.
that is really
That's a different story.
that is really not the thing you should say after right before I'm about to tell the story. So there were 2 kids in the bathroom.
Well, you didn't tell me you had childs.
Well, you didn't let me get
Children's.
to it. So, I walk in and they're peeing on each other.
What?
Kids are peeing.
they
on
were
e-
sword fighting, dude.
No.
You never did that as a kid?
I didn't pee on anybody.
Yeah, one of my friends thought he was going to be funny
Wow.
and do that, and I punched him right in his throat.
They were
And let me tell you, when he's holding his wiener, he's a little off balanced.
why?
Well, when you're holding your wiener, your hands are not. It's almost like you don't think to let go of your wiener and throw your hands in front of you to keep from falling face first.
Yeah.
So with him being off balanced, yeah, he peed till he hit the floor with his face.
I
You
don't
don't-
mean to laugh.
Hey,
but I walk
we
in.
were in the, we was in like the clubhouse at the pool, and he thought he was going to be funny. And in his mind, he told me, "Well, you were going to jump in the pool." I'm like, "Yeah, but you wasn't going to pee on me. I don't care how funny you thought that
Ew.
was."
That
Well,
is-
the
yeah.
whole thing as a kid, you hear everybody say you can pee on your foot if you got a jellyfish sting or whatever, and then people say you can pee on your own feet to get rid of athlete's foot, and he thought he was going to be funny, and I'm like, no, we don't
Yeah,
do
and
that.
I've also heard if you've got an earache to put pee in it,
No.
and it's supposed to
Nope.
help that. I'm
No.
not putting.
I'm
It's-
telling you now. No.
Well, Steph
Mm-mm.
had a really bad eye problem one day, and her eye was dry,
if you have
and her husband convinced her that if he gave her a pink eye, it would get rid of the one thing, and then peeing on her eye would get rid of the pink eye. Problem is, by the time she got the butthole rubbed across her eye to give her the pink eye, she wouldn't stand there long enough for Travis to pee on her eye.
whose eye gets that close to a butthole?
Hey, salad
Not
tossers.
me.
Anyway.
Okay, I'm gonna try not to go on the deep edge on that one.
Yeah,
Quick-
really.
Quick public service announcement. If you have a problem with any orifice in your body, do not use a home remedy. That's just a rule. Just don't do it. Just don't.
Yeah.
It's
Just don't, huh?
it's not okay.
How do you know it's not okay?
You're putting made up stuff that you are definitely not
Yeah, but what do you think happened before doctors? There had to be home remedies.
And people live to the age of.
I know. Well, it's like one time I had a little bit of a hemorrhoid problem. I didn't know when my daughter was born, I was 25, and I didn't know any of that.
You were 25 once?
Yeah. So my dad was never around, my real dad was never around much. So men conversation didn't happen a whole lot. And I didn't know. So I was laying flat on my back and I had my knees up, like if you were going to do a sit up.
Yeah.
And I was holding my daughter's hands and she was jumping on my stomach and had my knees up. So if she fell backwards, she wouldn't fall. And I didn't know. And by like 4 or 5 hours after this had happened, I was hurting and I didn't know why. So I look over to my dad and I'm like, Dad, I think I got a problem. He's like, what? And I said, I don't know. And I'm embarrassed. I don't know how to describe my problem.
My butthole hurts.
So I start telling him and he says, well, pull your pants down. Let me see. I said, hell no, I'm not pulling my pants down to let you see. He said, come on, boy, I changed your diapers. I said, I don't care how long ago you changed my diapers. I am not. Come on, let me see. No.
You're a grown man at this point?
No, yeah, I was 26 at this point. And my dad's telling me this. I'm like, no, I'm not pulling my. He says, well, let me tell you how to get rid of that. And I'm like, what?
Oh, boy.
He said, you go out there to that pine tree and pull off the greenest pine needles you can.
Oh, my God.
And you go put it on a boiling pot of water and you got to sit on it, let the steam go up. And I went, I'm in enough pain. Thank you very much. At the time I had Kaiser. I'm like, I'll just go to the doctor.
Kaiser is a very good.
Tell me go sit on some green pine needles. But, you know, that's what they did in the 20s and the 30s. When the farms, you know, your grand would tell you that back on those days, that's what you had to do. Well, back then when you had no plan B, you might have to put some pine needles near your rectum. But can't I just use some Pine Sol? No, I'm not. It's not happening, man.
No. Just use.
Does my butt smell clean? I just Pine Sol it. It matches the glow of the floor.
Modern medicine is better than it ever has been. Better than.
Well, we think it. We believe it to be. We want to believe it to be.
It'll get better, definitely.
Well, we want to believe that. Pharmaceutical companies make too much money off of us. They're going to do whatever just to make a percentage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If it saves 1,000 and kills 20, they're okay with it.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
acceptable. That's an acceptable loss to them. Now, if it kills 20, saves 1,000, and the CEO gets a bonus and he can buy a new condo, that's acceptable to them.
Yep.
A new Porsche, 20 dead people. Oh, it's a trade-off, but somebody's got to do it.
Yeah, that's the way they see it, unfortunately.
Oh, yeah.
It really is.
Welcome to America.
Yeah, home of the let me screw you.
Yep.
Literally.
That's why you got to watch out and not put pine needles on your.
That's right. Don't do pine cones either. That stuff might hurt.
No comment.
No comment.
Yeah, I'm at a loss for words
the Claremont
here.
was just too much for you, huh?
It was very smoky. There wasn't a whole when we first got there because if you get there before 10
My
o'clock,
grandfather's name's Smokey. I can just see an old lady down there. We need Smokey to the stage.
when you get there, if you get there before 10 o'clock, it's free. You know, you walk on in. After 10, they have a cover charge.
They have an early bird
And,
special.
You know,
Excuse me, if I pay a cover charge, they need to cover that crap. For every $1 I give, could you cover that nipple up?
Is there a Denny's next door?
No, actually, as you walk up to go in, there is a hot dog vendor that's there selling hot dogs.
How you doing? Our
I'm
wieners.
dead
He
serious.
does not speak English.
I'm serious.
We've cooked
No.
these wieners a little long today, so they look like the dancers.
Oh, no, actually, he was an American. It was a man and woman. I don't know.
Foreigners are not stupid. They wouldn't work in a place like that.
And no matter how old you are, you have to show your ID before you go in.
To make the 80-year-old people feel special.
Yep.
Because
they carded me. You got one person comes up with a college ID, somebody else comes up with an assisted living ID.
yeah, it was quite an experience. And the first round of drinks.
Do you have a place for my walker?
Well, the first round of drinks that we got two what were those called?
Turntables and microphone.
Two white Russians. We got two white Russians, a Mick Ultra, a Coke, and some water.
That's what
And
you
it
drink?
was that. No, I drank the Mick Ultra.
Oh, but all together,
But yeah, that was the first round.
how much that run for you?
That was $18.
Are you?
Yes, I am dead serious. That was $18 for
Ooh.
those 5 drinks.
Yikes.
Yes. So, I nursed my Mick Ultra because I really don't
Yeah.
drink anymore. And
Mhm.
I was kind of scared.
Yeah.
And the 2 ladies that I was with, they finished their White Russian. They got a second White Russian. And Travis was the designated driver, so he got some more water.
Why ain't
That
they,
was $11.
Why ain't they got black Russians though?
I don't know.
Where the black Russians though?
Can I explain something to you?
Yeah, what's up?
Black folks don't like the cold.
Very good point. Very good point.
They're-
And Russians, they try to kill everybody that ain't Russian. They might as well be Muslim.
Yeah, good point.
Black, look, let me tell you something. And I make this joke, and I know black folks that laugh about it when I say it.
Oh boy.
We talk about ghost hunting. You don't ever see no black folks ghost hunting.
Oh well.
Because they'll look at you and go, you don't think I'm stupid, do you?
Crazy.
I'm not going in the backyard with the dog that hates black folks, and I ain't going in a house full of ghosts.
Yep.
It's the 2 things that's not happening.
Yep.
yeah,
They'll tell you in a
and
heartbeat.
I would love
Only white folks are stupid enough to go try to find something that can't be seen by the regular eyeball.
Well, I would love to talk to Bobby and see if there is any way that we could actually go inside the Claremont Motel and ghost hunt because it's shut down.
I don't.
And that's where the Claremont Lounge is in the basement of
Yes.
the Claremont Hotel. And
see.
I mean, it's
I'm like Mike. I don't believe that.
Well,
believe
good luck,
so.
because let me tell you something happened here the other night. My daughter will not stay in the house alone now.
uh-oh.
I was
What
on the
happened?
other side of that wall, which is
What was
under
that?
under my wife's bed, and also
Oh.
so it's under my daughter's room and my wife's bed, basically.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm putting the dogs up the other morning,
Mhm.
and right there on the opposite side of that wall,
Yeah.
as close as me and you, I hear, and I went, and I looked left over at that's all my grandmother's Christmas stuff that's still down here, and some of my grandmother's stuff,
Yeah.
and then my uncle's stuff too.
Yeah.
And they're both deceased and both wanted to die in this house.
Right.
My grandfather did die in the house. Those 2 wanted to die in the house. They were like, if I'm gonna die, take me home, let me die in my own house. So I then assume it's my wife.
Yeah.
Well, then later on that night, we start having a conversation, and I asked my daughter about it. My daughter's upstairs in her room, and we're downstairs putting the dogs up because I'm showing my wife. I'm like, I'm gonna show you where I was standing when I heard this. So I showed my wife how loud it was, and my daughter was listening to see if she could hear it, and she said that she could hear us pretty good. But see, she was asleep that morning, so it wasn't her.
Mm.
So then my wife, I said, go upstairs and sit on the bed. And when you do, put your foot on the floor and just tap the floor so I know exactly where you would be sitting or laying.
Mm-hmm.
I said, and then I want you to cough as loud as you can. So my wife goes up there, does it, and I'm down here going, wasn't you?
Huh.
So y'all can be non-believers all you want. I stood in that room and somebody was within 3 feet of me coughing.
Oh, you know,
And there
I'm
was
a-
nobody in the basement. And then this morning, you could be a non-believer all you want. Nobody was home this morning. I go downstairs to put the dogs up, and I hear the door. And I look back, and the door is not moving. So what door did I just hear closing?
Mhm.
You can you can say all day long you don't believe, but let me tell you
I
where-
will say it all day.
well,
long.
where you're sitting is where Jen used to sit, and every day looking into that laundry room, we see my grandmother standing in the laundry room every day.
Okay.
Okay.
Hi, Granny. How you
Yeah.
doing?
That's what I tell people. It's just grandma.
Oh,
Don't
he-
worry.
He's already said her name, so yeah, something's gonna happen.
Usually when we even start talking about grandma's name, computers start shutting off,
Yeah.
stuff starts flickering, everything starts acting crazy.
Yep.
Mhm.
Tyler, I actually chased a ball of light around one morning trying to figure out where it was coming from
I think
because he and I both saw it.
I think you need to stay off the crack pipe.
Dude, I
No.
have sat right here, no lie, where that computer rack's sitting right now. I got a computer rack in the room that
Yeah.
I haven't started using yet. There was a gray image that walked from the computer rack to the steps and up the steps, and
I'll
I
pull
stood right here and watched it.
I will-
During the show, I watched it.
I'll believe it when I see it,
Okay.
but
Okay.
I've yet to see anything.
Okay.
Y'all look at me like
No,
It's just
he
because-
sees, but
Because
I
we
haven't
know
seen
it's
anything.
because we were real doubting when we kept seeing little things until
Okay.
we just kept seeing more and more and more and more and more. How about this? You've met her daughter.
Mhm.
Okay, you notice her daughter cannot move a whole lot.
Right.
So one day we're sitting here we hear giggling in that room,
Mm-hmm.
and the door was barely open. I mean, cracked just enough that we could see the light. Steph goes in there and opens the door. Now, Ashley can kick her shoes off, but she has no motor skills on her hands to put her shoes on.
Right.
Ashley was in the bed with no shoes on. Steph goes through the door, and Ashley is now in her chair completely, like somebody put her there, with one shoe on. And you can say it's not possible all day long that there's no ghost, but there's no way that child can get herself from the bed perfectly into the wheelchair, and there's definitely no way friggin' possible that she can get her shoe on. There's no way possible. Because if she did crawl, even if we give her the thought that she did crawl from that bed and tried to get in that chair, there's no way she got in the chair and then reached down to the floor. She has no motor skills like that. She didn't reach to the floor and get her shoe.
Well, and plus,
And she can't control her fingers, so there's no way she got her shoe on.
Yeah, and
so everybody can say what they want, but we already know that's not possible.
Yeah, and we didn't hear anything except for laughing.
We just heard giggling.
if she would have came off the bed, which the bed,
we would have heard her hit the floor and all that other stuff.
Yeah, because the bed is like waist high on.
Yeah, I've seen.
And she would have. There would have been a noise. But
so the other things that we've seen, we could say, yeah, you're just making it up. The getting out of the bed, getting the shoe on, it's not possible.
And laughing.
The cough I heard wasn't possible. The door squeaking this morning was not possible. Just saying.
No, nothing's possible.
Just saying.
We've
seen
it. You'll become a believer one day.
We'll see.
You come long enough and be around different things. You'll see.
Right. Okay.
You will. I promise.
Old people things.
Old people things. Really?
Grandma just looks out for us. I mean,
I'm sure.
She was looking out for Ashley because I guess Ashley reminded her a lot of Ricky because Ricky was also in a wheelchair. And so, she had to take care of Ashley. And Ashley loves being in that room. She does.
I'm sure. I'm sorry. I don't believe it until I see it. That's just one of my rules in life. I don't believe it unless I see it.
I would say, okay, Grandma, show him something, but I don't know. I don't know what she might show you.
Smack me upside the head.
Yeah.
My grandmother does that for me anyway. So.
Smacks you upside the head?
Oh, yeah. Jacob's warning me not to question ghosts on the air, I think.
Yeah, because he's a listener. He's watched it all shut down before.
There was one particular day that we were talking about Grandma, and all of a sudden Scotty's phone started playing, and it started playing a song because we were talking about his dream. This is his dream to build the station bigger.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that.
And
so there's a song that is not even in my playlist.
No,
not even in my playlist, and the computer was just running, and we're all talking. And all of a sudden, it's basically the words start coming out of my phone, mind you. And I'm looking at the person sitting there going, turn your damn phone off. And he's like, it ain't me. And I look at her, she's going, it ain't me. And I looked over at my phone, and my app had cut itself on. And it says, I hope that you get it was Rascal Flatts, My Dream. And it says, I hope you get everything you've been dreaming for, whatever. And then it jumped to the part.
Look, I got chills.
It jumped to the part of, because you deserve it. And everybody's looking at the phone like, how the hell is that even possible?
Yeah.
Because it's like pieces of the song said exactly what we were talking about.
Yep. It sure did.
And listeners, and you can say, you can call BS, but Jeff Matthias listened to it, and all the listeners on air heard it over the microphone, and all of them are going, what the hell just happened?
Yeah, because the song, it was like.
And the song's not even on the playlist. So there's no way it went from my computer to the app. There's no way that everybody heard it. There's no way it went across the microphone, right? Because everybody heard it.
But, and it wasn't like that it had the one chorus. It was like Scotty said, it was pieces together that, came out, and we're like, whoa,
Oh, yeah.
That was, see, look, I got chills just thinking about it.
So you believe what you want, but our listeners heard it,
Yeah, that was the most amazing one, I would say, because that one, we all heard it. We all were witnesses to it, and it really happened.
Jacob says he's been seeing them since he was 4, and now he's 36.
That's right.
Mhm.
And how about this, Jacob, just to bring you up? I was talking about you yesterday to a friend of mine.
Call in.
So a friend of mine hasn't been doing real good, Melvin Myers. And come to find out, exactly where Jacob is where Melvin will be. That they've now diagnosed it down to him being bit by the tick. He kept going to all these doctors. They kept saying, it's this, it's this, it's this. He finally found one doctor that deals with the Lyme disease itself and diagnosed it and said, yep, 5 years ago you were bit by the tick and this is where you are now.
Wow.
Hollywood too.
And that's all from getting Lyme disease from a
From
tick?
a tick.
Because my mom.
They both now, Melvin first and then Hollywood later, both got diagnosed with the Rocky Mountain spotted fever. Melvin finally found the doctor that deals with the Lyme disease of it. So now they've diagnosed Melvin's Lyme disease. And then Hollywood's having chronic pains and things of whatever. And I'm trying not to give everybody's information out like that. But Melvin's like, dude, you need to go see the specialist I go to. Because a general practitioner has no idea what he's talking about.
Yeah.
So maybe Jacob will call here. We just gonna call Jacob. We just gonna dial him.
We're gonna bother
and
you.
we're not gonna give him the time to find out if he's calling us. He's probably going, oh crap, I'm not dressed for the radio. I don't have my hair did.
He might.
And then remind me to tell you about the Pizza Hut delivery guy too. Speaking of getting dressed.
Someone show up naked.
Almost.
That's a porno.
Morning.
Hey, what's happening, bro?
On a much. Sitting here listening to you guys
Yes.
talking about Rocky Mountain spotted tick fever.
Yeah. Seriously, one of my buddies, I was just telling him about you, saying this is what you need to do. So what I may do is send you his link on Facebook, and then that way you can send him over stuff and say, because I told him, I said, look, my boy Jacob has been dealing with this for many, many years. So
yeah,
at least it would help him mentally. Because, like, you know, when you keep getting told by doctors, and of course you probably know this, I don't see the problem. It's probably this or it's probably that. And they just keep messing with your brain at that point. So now not only are you suffering physically, you're having mental screw ups, you know, at the same time because you start doubting what's being told to you.
Right. All I ever got was don't know what's wrong with you and we're sorry or apologize, all that kind of stuff. So.
Right. Of course.
I was lucky when I was younger. I lived in this podunk town. There just happened to be a doctor there from Denver, Colorado. It was like interning or something. I don't know. She just happened to notice the symptoms. Saved my life.
Wow. It's just amazing how that all works sometimes, you know. And it just happens. It just happens.
That's when I was 4 or 5, and then it wasn't even until I was around 11 when I started having issues.
Right.
I get separated out of socket and having all kinds of bone and muscle issues.
Good Lord.
Yeah. Now it's moving up to my arms.
Right. I get you. Well, I'm on Boogie. We got the wrestlers that are just coming in,
awesome.
So I'm gonna shoot off to a song. But I just thought I'd throw that out there this morning. You know, we were just speaking about it yesterday, and I thought, man, you know, believe it or not, you fell into the just for fun life. Nobody really knows why, but you did, and
no doubt.
You never know. Yeah, and you never know if what you know could help somebody else. And my poor friend has just been suffering. And finally, he's getting answers, you know?
Yeah, well, hook him up. I'll talk to him about it.
All right, man. Well, I'm going to shoot off to some commercials, and we'll talk back at you during the show.
See you, Jake.
All right, cool.
All right, bye. All right, everybody, we're going to shoot off the commercial. I got 1 or 2 songs coming up. What I'll do is keep some music playing until we get everybody situated because it's just kind of pure halo to try to get mics all going and everybody's still trying to talk, and it's just not easy to do. Yep. All right, we'll be right back. So they're here? Oh.
He'll be here like 5 or 10 minutes after 9.
Oh, okay. Well, what we'll do is let one song play.
Okay. My legs are so sore from walking up and down the steps yesterday. Oh my gosh. Or stairs, not steps. We were in, you know how Atlanta Motor Speedway set up? Have you ever been there? Well, it's kind of.
I have, but it was fun.
Well, we were up in the upper deck, like section 236, awesome. See, you can see the whole track. But oh my God, the stairs. I had to climb all the way up to that. And then when we went down onto the track, we had to not only walk down our section, then walk down the bottom section, and then walk down the steps to get on the track. We're doing a lot of prayer.
You got a bathroom? That's why I was asking. I don't want to walk in on you. That could be scary. You do that. You tell me when you get out. Like, tell me. That got the lights in it.
The lights?
Yeah.
Like these? Yes.
Better?
Nope. A little more. Gone 1 more inch. Good. Got lights.
I was trying to redirect. Stacy's mom. Could you hurry?
He was also,
Those under the paper.
Keith was letting me. Did you happen to park behind me on the grass? Yeah, on the driveway?
Behind the bus.
Trying to make sure.
Think I need to move?
Well, I just wonder how much room they got in the car.
It should be okay.
I mean, that's all Heath if he has to park
Oh,
behind
what
my
you trying
van.
to say?
He was just
He's
calling
who?
Heath.
Oh, the guy, the rest.
Yes, Maverick.
Sure, whatever.
That was on. He's also bringing the guy that did the webmaster page, the web page, and I don't know if he.
I was gonna say you got to remember cameras running. Don't give out. And go ahead.
Well, I don't know. If,
I know what you mean.
If he knows, like, what's going on with your computer. Maybe you could ask him if he knows anything about it.
Well, so far everything's okay. I mean, I don't have problems with the station anymore, but I got to get the Mac completed. Ding, 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 Mr. Billy. Mr. Billy to the room. Mr. Billy to the room. Stacy's mom.
Oh, so we can do the women's name in the song.
Yes. All right, we're going back. That was a misassumption based on me. I thought Stephanie was on the phone with those folks. I thought Steph was on the phone saying that they were around front because that's kind of the typical thing that happens sometimes. Let's word it that way.
No, they were calling to, one of them was calling to say he's running a little behind.
Right.
So, but they are coming.
They're en route.
Yes.
Okay, let's do the names. So we posted, it's a really cool thing where I can post anytime I want and schedule it to post. So I scheduled a post last night to say, name a song with a woman's name in it. I scheduled that for 10 o'clock, 6 o'clock this morning. I'm running slow. Y'all got to bear with me.
It was a rough weekend.
So here you go. The train wreck says Rio. Of course, we should have known.
Yeah, should have known.
Should have known.
Shoulda known.
She then names Roxanne.
Should have known that one
Should
too.
have known that too. Especially since I went train wreck. Why you got to be so cool? Yeah, I got a train wreck song I did. And how funny is it that Miss Johnson here posted Stacy's mom has got it going on, and I just played
Yeah,
that.
you just played
that was
it.
not planned. Julie played Julie, do you love me? Patty said, Mary, did you know? Philip, pork chop. You picked a fine time to leave me, Lucille. Brandy Walker, who named tons of stuff. We got Dirty Diana, Amanda, Run Around Sue, Good Golly, Miss Molly, Kelly Rice, Jenny, Dixie. She put Delta Dawn. Mary put Jolene. Mindy put Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds.
Cool.
And what is that one? Delilah. Mindy put Delilah.
Hey there, Delilah.
Yeah. And then he also did Miami.
I've never heard.
I've never heard. That's probably an oldie. Yeah. Well, and then she's got a boy named Sue. So yeah, I would assume she's naming old stuff. Delilah. Man, yeah. And then she said, I'm stumped now, but I don't know that song. Tammy says Sarah Smile. Sue Collins, Sorry Susan by the Hollies. Tiffany did Breakfast at Tiffany's. Amanda did Amanda, Delta Dawn, and Breakfast at Tiffany's. So she named 3. Cynthia typed Lila. Robert, I'm not sure, but it looks like Lori/Amber, so I don't know. Is that
It's Lorelai.
Lorelai, sorry.
She's putting that it was actually Amber that.
That posted it. Okay.
Yes.
So, Oh Sherry, Steve Perry by Rich Archer. And then Sherry by Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons. Beth posted Beth, of course.
Yeah.
Kiss Classic. And of course, Beth's going to throw out that song because I'm sure she's had that played for her multiple times. Olivia, Erica posted Olivia, and then I don't know who that is. Matt, what is that?
Skiba.
Skiba? Is that really Skiba?
And the Secrets.
And the Secrets? Well, boy, I thought being dyslexic sucks, but some of the words are that meaning the way people spell, not the people typing it, but the artist.
Yeah.
Jessica did Help Me Rhonda, which we know is the Beach Boys. Michelle Brown, Beth by Peter Criss, aka Vintage Kiss. Mark did Roxanne by the Police. Drew did Angie. Kelly put Pretty Little. Was that Adria? That's by Vince Gill. Adriana. That's right. Vince Gill. Kelly did Mustang Sally. Lori Cummins did Tell Laura I Love Her. Charles put Sweet Melissa. Angie, Carrie by Europe. What is that one?
I think it's supposed to be Elvira.
Okay.
Because he later comes back and says Elvira.
Okay, and then it says Bobby Sue. Okay, so yeah, you can come back down. David's got Lola. David also did Jenny. Who can I turn to? You gave me something I could hold on to. Then Michelle Gray did Michelle, and then comma Brandy.
I like this next one.
Steven did.
Whoa.
The biatch is back. This may have a specific name. Applies to certain women. Jacob, Lodi. That's Clearance Creekwater Revival. And then Jackie has Jackie Blue.
Jackie Blue.
So there's just a few of those.
Yeah, some of them I know. Some of them
you're not old enough.
Stella Blue.
But you could have asked at the Claremont.
Yeah.
Can you imagine? This is a bad thought now. Just listen, though. Can you imagine asking one of them old ladies, so what was the first song you ever stripped to?
Oh
my little
gosh.
GTO. You know, that's a Beach Boys song. My little GTO. And couldn't you just see her?
No.
And then she takes off her little
Let's stop.
on the beach.
No.
Nope.
No, because I'm telling you, some of those women.
Or one of them says, my first song was by KC and the Sunshine Band. Shake, 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 shake your booty. That was 1975. And you're like, oh my God. And she says, and I was a good 30-year-old. What? You were 30 in 1975. How old are you?
Yeah, some of those women, I'm built better than they were. Just saying.
Hey, Steph's
Just
going out
saying.
to be an underwear model.
Thank you for that mental picture.
And they had to put money in the jukebox to
So
play the
one of the old
songs.
ladies is looking over to Steph going, come on, girl, get up here. I recognize you from that place that I was at in 63.
And what's funny is when Blondie was on stage and somebody would hand her some money, she would sit there and look at it and make sure what it was.
This don't look like Confederate currency.
It was something. But
oh, that was bad.
Yeah.
we left there and we went to another place that a friend of ours.
Where do you go after that? A back alley for some heroin?
Well, it was actually called the Comeback.
Okay.
Do you know where the Taco Mac used to be on Mountain Industrial, Scotty?
Yes.
It's actually that place now is now called the Comeback Sports Bar and Grill, which was it was a nice place. The food was good. They had pool tables, all kinds of stuff like that. Had some kind of gambling machine, those little gambling things that gives you tickets or whatever. So yeah, we went there and we had fun. I guess we left there like 1 o'clock in the morning. And then yesterday we went to the Atlanta race, and
How was that?
Let's
They just
say,
drove around in circles all day, damn it.
let's just say I used to enjoy going and watching the race, but
and
because of this
Steph
one-
got confused. Wait a minute, they just did a circle again.
but because of some of
And
the
they were
comments,
still trying to park.
some of the comments that he's made in the past, I actually
Why
sat
is it
there
gotta be
and
my fault?
watched.
Why's it gotta be my fault?
Because it is your fault.
You see that right there? Just popped up.
The car?
Yeah.
Okay, what about it?
What are you?
It says Jeff Gordon blast Atlanta Motor Speedway after hitting a wall.
Oh,
Oh,
well,
I
you know.
don't-
That's what happens when we're driving around in damn circles all day, boy.
But yeah, I was watching some of the people around us, the people that were drinking, and it was rather funny because
When
you
you're
could
the
tell-
sober one and you're seeing the drunks,
yes.
now you see
Yes.
why I'm so entertained.
Yes.
Yes, because every time if their driver came around, they'd stand up, they'd hold their beer up, and they'd yell, and they'd be like, go boy. Like, okay, I don't think he can hear you, but okay. And then if the driver that they didn't like came around, they're sitting there shooting them birds
Yes.
and hollering.
Like they can see it at 200 miles an hour.
Yes.
Hold on, it's like this. They hit their button. Pit crew, did you see the guy with no shirt on? What do you mean, which one? The one that had the big Earnhardt E on his. Which one? The one with sun. Okay, not that. Okay, I'm coming back around again. Okay,
the one
there,
with the beer in his
there
hand.
he is. It's the one that's got 2 beers and also has the construction helmet with beers on each side of it and a straw.
Hey, we've got a caller.
And with all that being said, Chris from Ravens Renovation says My Michelle, which is a Guns N' Roses.
Yes.
Let's hear it.
Just for freaking fun.
Yes. Am I on the air?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I need not be on the air. I need to talk to somebody personally. I'm trying to find your place.
Oh,
Oh.
okay. Well, I'm going to write your number down and have Steph call you right back.
Okay.
Hang on 1 second.
All right.
All right, bye. I was going to say, heck, everybody knows where I live anyways.
Let's not do that.
Well, I mean, if it wasn't for that stalker that we got going on right now,
Yep.
yeah, we got a little bit of a stalker problem. We'll bring that up too. We'll talk about that in bullies.
We're gonna have the wrestling fellas take him out.
And I don't mean take them out for dinner. So yeah, when you get into the whole racing thing, I don't get it. I don't driving around in circles. Hell, we can do that. We can get drunk and go circle Walmart if that's what we wanted to do.
Yeah.
And I think it would be almost as funny because you would be like, look, if you and Mike were walking behind me, it'd be like, okay, Scott's trash. I swear he's gonna bump into that. There he goes. He bounced off that one. Watch out. He's now going to the frozen food section. This could be interesting. He's going to fall face first in the, oh crap. He's getting too, don't go near the Pepsi display. I mean, I could just have more. I have more fun anyways doing that.
Yeah.
There was something I was fixing to make a joke about a few minutes ago, and I can't recall now. It had something to do with racing, I'm sure. How about the fact that the car was found on the side of the road? Did you hear about that?
No, what?
So somebody stole one of the big 18-wheelers with a race car in it.
Really?
And it was missing for, I don't know the whole story, but it was missing for a good 24 hours.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, this dude's running down like Atlanta Highway, not an expressway, where I was told it was 285, but it wasn't. But
Yeah.
I saw it on the news yesterday. So Atlanta Highway is more of an industrial type area, I guess. Yeah, pardon me as I'm burping everywhere. But yeah, the dude comes around the curve, and then there sits this NASCAR just sitting there. And the thing, I was making a joke Saturday when people first started saying it was found. I would assume if you haven't already seen it on the news and you see a truck sitting on the side of the road unloading the NASCAR, you would just assume they were having to work on it. And then the next car drives by and sees the truck pulling off. That person would have to be like, what the hell?
Yeah.
This has got to be a stunt. Why would somebody be setting a NASCAR on the side of the road? And then the next guy drives by and it's just a NASCAR sitting there,
We walk by just normal things
every day.
Unnormal things every day. And we just treat it like, oh, that's weird. And then just keep going.
Well, my old man, my real dad who passed away, was a cop for many years. And he kept saying, listen, the really cool stuff is happening right in front of you, right on your nose.
Yeah.
But you're too busy. You're too busy to pay attention. And the prime example I learned, I was 16. We were walking out of a Shoney's. And back in our days, young man, Shoney's did a breakfast bar at midnight. So you could go in at midnight after all the bars, and they had a breakfast bar set up with, eggs, sausage, pancakes, everything you could possibly want.
Right.
So, that's where we would go.
It's a good idea.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It was a moneymaker because you didn't get stuck going to Walmart. I mean, not Walmart, but Waffle House.
Yeah.
So, less grease too. So we were walking, we were sitting, and it was July, and a guy comes in with a trench coat on, and it's a black dude. We're on Memorial Drive. My dad's like, let's go. And I'm 16. I don't know what. And I'm like, well, I'm not done. He said, come on, it's time to leave. So as we go out the door, my dad's paid the bill, and he's tried to tell the lady, behind me, she's just not listening. And he's trying to insinuate behind me, and she just didn't catch the guy in the trench coat. So as we go outside, my dad bumps the guy with his elbow to see if he really had something, under his coat. He did. So my dad gets outside, walks to a payphone, because back then there was payphones everywhere, right. Calls 911, tells them what's going on. Well, within seconds of the cops even attempting to come that way, this guy had already whipped out a 12 gauge and was trying to rob the place. But it's the observant part, I was sitting in the bank, and same kind of situation. It was June or July. Mm-hmm. I saw a guy in camouflage pants, a sweatshirt, and a sock hat. It's June, man. It's like summertime, and you're wearing a long sleeve blue sweatshirt, and it was just pushed up a little bit to his forearms, and he had on a sock hat over his ears. And it's summertime.
If the long clothes doesn't give it away, it's definitely
that's right.
Sock hat.
So by the time I kept looking at the girl, she was like my sister. I kept looking at Lisa, and I kept saying, look, I'm telling you, something ain't right. And I just had surgery and was on a cane. We went to sit down, and at that point, the way the desks were turned at a 45, the lady that we were talking to was facing the tellers. And I sit down and look at her face, and it didn't make sense. Well, I go to turn over my left shoulder. At that point, the guy was walking past me behind my head towards my right shoulder, walking out the front door. So when I look at this woman going, what are you talking about? I look at the girl behind the register, the teller, she's crying. I quickly spin back around, and all I see is the back of this dude's shirt and head as he's going out the door. So I'm on a cane, but nobody else is getting up. I go to stand up, and the lady behind the desk says, You can't follow him. You got to stay in the bank. And I just kept going.
Yeah.
And when I went out there, he had just gotten a Ford Escort, piece of crap. As he drove by, I eyeballed him as close as me and you, because I was already standing in the road. I'm lucky he didn't hit me, but I made sure I seen his face, and I could describe the tattoo that was on his forearm. I could even describe the shoes he had on.
Yeah.
But as he looked left to see me, he made eye contact and looked at me a little too long, because then he hit the curb and blew his tire. Then almost hit the Publix grocery store sign. And as he was, but before he hit the Publix grocery store sign, he had the window cracked down about 6 inches. The bag goes poof and blows up.
With the dye.
Oh, red dye went all over the window, all over his face, all over the windshield. He couldn't see. That's when he almost hit the public sign. And the tire's like, ba-doop, 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 and all he could do is just keep going straight. He couldn't even see. And he went right past the entrance, almost hit somebody, and went all the way straight. And on the right-hand side of the shopping center was Burger King.
Yeah.
He went straight right past the front of Burger King, didn't hit Burger King, and hit the curb and just sat there. There was nothing he could do. And by now, cops were freaking everywhere. Yeah. He did throw the money out that was on fire because the pack blows up.
Yeah.
So me and the bank lady was out there picking up all the money with the red dye on it so it wouldn't blow away. And she just kept saying, you were not supposed to go outside. I wasn't supposed to come outside. I was like, but who was going to catch the dude? Who was going to tell you what the tag number was? Who was going to tell you this? She said, you know, we just wasn't supposed to. And I'm like, well, you know, it is what it is.
No.
So,
yeah.
Needless to say. Look, we got some people in the house. Y'all give us just a few seconds. I'm going to throw that song up that we were going to do. And everybody will be right back. It's just for fun in the morning. What's happening, fellas? Pretty good. Oh, my gosh.
I'm Maurice. Nice to meet you.
And they're bad guys, so they said we can.
They're bad guys. What's happening, man? You doing good?
Yes, sir.
Nice to meet up with you. I'm going to assume the way you're dressed, she's the one we're saying we're going to pick on for being a nerd.
They can't hear you.
Well, they can't hear you really good, but go that way.
It's right here. It's facing this way. You're good.
But we do need to pull it back, so
yeah.
I got to get the camera set up.
Do you want me to move it?
Yeah, if you would. Yeah, all you got to do really is just pull it straight back. Just pick it up and go almost to the brown chair. Set it down right there. Aim it down just a hair. Oop, that's a little more. Keep it. Go back up a little. A little more. Oop, down just a hair. There you go. Perfect. You should be perfect left and right and everything. I figured the other day what else I needed to do because of the shadows, but I'm scared if I add any more lights, I'm going to have to take those wattages and go down, but I figured out how to get rid of some of our shadows that we have. But damn, we're already so bright, I'm scared to add anything else. I have to even the amount of light out, not necessarily the wattage.
Test.
You got it? Both mics turned on? Yeah, that one. Oh, yeah, that's the white one. That one, you just got to flip the switch on that one.
Test. That one's a little weird.
Hold on. Do it again.
Test 1, 2.
Yeah, you're fine.
You turn these up a little bit. Well, I don't know. It depends who sits here.
Well, hold on. Just tell me what it sounds like.
Test 1, 2. Test. Yeah, that's good.
That work good for you?
Yep.
All righty. Huh? I know.
How much you bet?
It just depends on the day. I've gotten too old to keep up with it.
700 pounds.
Yeah, me too. Me too. Yep, me too.
Sounds good.
We did do names, right?
Tyler.
Scotty.
Rhubarb Jones.
Yeah, I keep eating like this. I'll be about that big. Yeah, you can go that way with that one. And we'll get some pictures before they leave, too. Thank God all my clutter's on the floor. That cabinet that Peter Frampton wrote some music on still for sale, but the problem is it's too deep, and I don't want it back behind me. And I'm gonna send something in a text message that's our group text message. So Tyler can read it. Okay.
Are you playing?
Hey, Mr. Tyler, this is just for you to read. It's about something we're doing with Oz Nesbitt. I sent it to your phone.
Is Oz coming tomorrow?
Well, Steph could read it if she wants to. I just wanted it so somebody can read it. As far as I know, he is.
Okay, because Lobo was going to call in to talk about the boots to bullies. He actually came in
Last week I saw that loser. He stole my shoe at Old Time Wrestling.
Y'all can go ahead and sit down if you want. We're live on camera.
We're waiting for the perfect time, the prime time.
Okay.
9 a.m.
Who is? Oh, is that from Oz?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. You had me confused, Scotty.
I sent it in a group text. Didn't you just hear that? All right, everybody. And we just confused Redneck Steph yet again.
Like, that's not hard to do.
She saw toilet paper and she tried to pull her pants down to wipe. And I'm like, I thought you needed to blow your nose, not blow the other stuff. What is wrong with her? So, yeah, Oz Nesbitt just replied and said, yes, he is planning on coming in tomorrow if you'd like to read what we're doing. I don't know if everybody remembers. We were trying to send out a link at the Thanksgiving time. Oz Nesbitt, who's one of the Rockdale County commissioners, was trying to help out senior citizens and some of the, of course, let's word it this way, the elderly and some of the poor as well, the underprivileged, for collecting turkeys. So anybody that was able to buy turkeys could drop them off to him. He would just keep them frozen, or you could show up the day of handing them out. So he's going to do another one. Are you ready for this, Steph? You ready to start reading?
Yes.
Okay. And it's Lend a Ham. Not hand, Lend a Ham. But, it does make sense. Hold on. Let's see who this is. Just for Fun Radio.
Happy Mischief Monday morning to you.
What's happening with you, sir?
Oh, man, enjoying this beautiful weather up here in Jersey.
Yeah, he's in Jersey. This week. Ooh. So, listen, when you sent me the picture with the price of that new chair, was that Jersey prices?
No, that was Atlanta price.
Holy cow. So through the...
I was wondering if you showed it.
No, well, I sent it to the group. Did you get that picture yesterday?
Yes, that's ridiculous.
So I have acquired, through lots of trading of advertisement, I have acquired a Sealy Posturepedic office chair. I mean, it's like sitting on heaven. So the other day I had to move the chair for Kathy Bragg and Tiger to sing. Military Mike, who, I've had 2 back surgeries. He's had a couple of things wrong with him, a couple of ailments. He said it and said, oh my God, I got to have one.
A couple.
Well, I was trying to be nice. So he says, hey, do me a favor and see about getting another one of those. So I did. So Jeff sends me a picture, and now I got to find it. He sends me a picture. Did I send it through Facebook to you guys?
Yes.
So he sends me a picture.
I've actually got it pulled up if you want me to
read. You read it because I was trying to find it.
Well, the fabric is 2,000.
So if you buy the chair with regular fabric, because the one I'm sitting in is leather. So if you buy regular fabric.
Okay, I get it now.
You see it?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you get the regular fabric, Sealy Posturepedic stressless magic office chair, fabric, $2,995.
Yes.
Then he's got another one with I don't even know how to pronounce this material.
Batik.
What is that, Jeff? What is that?
Batik. It's called Batik.
Batik, $3,395. Paloma? Is that how do you put it?
Paloma.
Yeah.
Paloma.
Paloma. That's grades of leather is what you're reading off.
Okay, so now we're in the grades of leather. $35.95, and then we ain't saying $35.
No.
Then another's Corey, $36.95, and then Royale. You might as well be talking about that hamburger and John Travolta saying it for that price, $4,095. So which one am I sitting in?
I'm not sure. No, that one actually is a different company that you're sitting in.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
To know I farted in a $4,000 chair is kind of heartbreaking.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to stand up from here on out.
Yeah.
I mean, think about it.
Gonna burn a hole.
Wow.
Nobody's sitting in this chair ever again. This is a $4,000 chair. Nobody's sitting.
I don't even want to walk near it.
Don't break my chair. So anyway,
They're a Swedish company, but I tell you, the quality is phenomenal.
well, I
mean,
hope some of this is the expense it took to get it over here.
For $4,000.
Yeah.
$4,000.
No,
I mean,
I'm-
that's a car.
It's an $800 chair with like $3,000 for shipping and handling.
And the thing is, we don't have that much of a markup on that because it is so expensive.
I can
But
guess.
The quality is phenomenal on it. I'm telling you.
Oh, it's
just-
amazing.
I don't know.
been
Somebody
dealing
won't let
with
me
it.
sit in it.
We had a
Well, your feet don't
customer
touch
that
the
came in.
floor.
When do they ever
They
touch
also
the
do-
floor?
Go ahead, Jeff. We're sorry.
Sorry.
No, that's right. They also do like reclining chairs.
No,
Yeah,
no.
the
I could
customer
never
came in.
afford that. If the office chair's this much, what would the recliner be? 3 grandchildren and you got to trade your Lexus?
Pretty much. But he brought it in. He had
30-year
his-
loan on a recliner.
It's insane.
It's funny because he had his chair for almost 30 years, brought it in because one of the knobs broke on it.
Jeez, that's
And
good,
the,
though.
The leather, he looked at it. He said he sat in it all day, every day. He said he was retired for the last 15 years, and that's the only chair he'll fit in. And you couldn't
Holy
even tell the
cow.
leather was worn. So,
Well,
I mean,
trust
they like-
me,
they-
for what it costs, you better sit in it for 30 years.
Yeah.
Exactly. But anyway, I was going to go ahead and phone in my cheesy pickup line of the day.
Yeah, let's hear your cheesy pickup line for the day from Jeff Matthias. Now, you're in Jersey. Has this already been successfully used up there?
Not yet. I mean, our
And-
flight got delayed
Well,
4 hours last
I just want to be very clear to his fiance. He is not really trying to pick up the women. He is only using the pickup lines for scientific reasons only, for just for fun. He's not really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If she really
thought
fell
I wanted
for
to
it,
do
he would
that.
not have sex with her.
Because let me tell you how scientific we are here.
Yeah, it's all experimental. Research and development. We're researching these pickup lines, and we have to develop them.
I told her I wanted to do that. Is go to the bar one night and try and let her film it. So
Oh God! So let's hear it. What you got?
I may not be Fred Flintstone, but I can make your bed rock.
Oh my God!
Oh. Lame. Would not work on the redneck or any redneck.
Wait a minute! Don't say any redneck. I mean, some of your people probably fell for it.
I don't
cousin
think so.
might.
You kissed your cousin. I think the pickup line's the least thing to worry
It was
about.
an accident.
The first time?
Yeah, I tripped over my shoelace.
The first time it was an accident. How about the third time when he was?
It
when
didn't
he
go to
was
the third time.
when he was stealing second, trying to slide into third. Was that an accident?
Were you too drunk to remember the third
He
time?
just tripped.
Yeah.
Tripped on his shoelace and fell in
Thank
her mouth.
God his PBR hit my chest. There's no telling what's gonna happen.
No. I was 15. Thank you. I didn't know any better.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So now she's trying to make it out.
Whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, she was 15.
So what happened at 16?
That's my point. At 15,
I met
nobody
him
told
at
her
a-
about the birds and the bees. In her case, it'd be the goats and the mules. I don't.
16, you're legal.
At 16 is when I met him at a family reunion. So that's when I found out he was my cousin.
So when was it when you made out? 12?
15.
Oh, so it was recent.
No.
No.
It was recently then.
Yeah.
In other words, you did the oops and then met him shortly afterwards.
Right.
Okay, that's what I meant. It was a recent occurrence,
Okay, I was gonna say,
like UFOs
Scotty.
and Bigfoot.
15 was not that recent.
No, I meant the two of them.
Hush.
Nope.
Yes, I turned 40 this year. So,
So
yeah,
listen,
that was-
Ravens Renovation said the wife and I went looking for a mattress the other day. She picked out one that was 17. Holy cow. Did you really mean those numbers? Apparently 17,000
What?
and $34. That's 17034 dot
No
Now,
way.
zero
this
zero.
is a new child.
Needless
that
to
you bought?
say, she's not
No.
getting that one. So if he
match-
typed it correctly, that's $17,000.
Let me see that.
$17,000.
Are you buying a
You know,
chair
you're
or are you buying?
dyslexic.
I'm hoping that's a bedroom suit,
that-
not just a mattress.
Oh my gosh.
Charlie Sheen's the only one I know that's ever paid that kind of money to lay down on a mattress.
That's ridiculous.
Probably came covered in coke though.
And he didn't lay down on the
And he
mattress
said,
that long
"Yep, that's
after.
the exact price."
$17,000 for a mattress.
That's right.
No.
That's
Is
insane
it-
right there.
But for Charlie Sheen, that's 2 street hookers and some cocaine and a pillow. He's okay with that. Motel 6 where they left the light on.
Mm-mm-mm.
17 grand is him. That's nothing.
That's-
That's 17 grand for Charlie Sheen. That's slumming.
Jesus.
He gets that for saying one letter of the alphabet.
That's ridiculous.
I'm
That
telling
is.
you.
Insane.
That's a car. That's the price of
Well,
a
for
car.
us, it's the
Yeah.
Ford Focus.
We don't know how to focus.
Yeah.
Couple of cases of PBR for Steph.
I don't drink PPR.
That would be
PPR.
$17, not $17,000.
Well, guys, I don't let you get back to
Yes,
your
sir,
show.
man. Thanks for calling in. Thanks for the pickup line.
You quite all right,
All
man.
right, man. We'll see you later.
All right, have a good day.
All right.
Bye,
bye.
Jeff.
So Chris says that it had vibration and heat and all, meaning it was the GT model of mattresses.
Did it have gold trimming on it?
It came with 2 turntables and a microphone. Sorry. It's stuck in my head. It's been stuck in my head since Saturday. Rich Archer.
It's Monday.
All right. So now are we back to Oz?
Yeah, go back to Oz with what we were reading.
Okay. So this from our county commissioner, Oz Nesbitt, who will be in the studio tomorrow. The project is called Linda Ham. Please join
H-A-M, ham.
Ham. Please join my team and I in our efforts to give back. Donate a holiday ham for Easter Sunday. Drop off your holiday ham today. Drop off at Nally Hyundai, 945 Iris Drive, Conyers, Georgia,
Right
Three-
past Hooters.
30094. Hams will be distributed on Palm Sunday, 3 p.m. to senior citizens on a fixed income. I'm personally asking for your help. Happy Easter, Commissioner Oz Nesbitt.
Yep. And that's something we're gonna try to. We didn't make it for the hams, but that particular day, as crazy as it is, man,
You
it
mean
was
turkeys?
like turkeys. I mean, it was raining, it was cold. I was getting over being sick, so I just didn't think me, some senior citizens, and bad weather was going to be a good combination. Like, they don't need to be sick.
Yeah.
No.
So
No.
it was smarter for me to just not go.
I'll be lucky.
I still posted it. You know what I mean? But you're what?
No.
I'll be lucky if I don't get sick after the NASCAR race yesterday, which I didn't get to finish telling.
Yeah, go
watching
ahead.
watching the people around. It was
Yeah,
it
what
was
did you
rather
see?
amusing.
How many teeth were there?
Oh, I don't know.
Looked like a denture convention.
I don't know.
Hold my teeth. I got to open my beer.
It was I'm telling you, it was something, and everyone around us, they were popping beers, and drinking
It's regulation.
Yeah.
You can't be dehydrated and be at the NASCAR.
Well, Travis and I-
at least 1 beer per 5 laps.
No, Travis and I was sucking
Really?
down the
Because I
hot
know some
chocolate.
people that pop a beer and it's really just 2 sips and then they pop the next beer.
Yeah, it was.
I'm just saying.
It was something. And then we went down and we walked around on pit road, and it was funny that we were walking past all these drivers and neither one of us knew who either of them were.
Well, it's
Or who
because y'all
any of
are
them
old
were.
now. And there's all these new drivers are coming
Yeah,
out.
because we walked by not Martin Truex Jr., Ricky Steinhaus Jr. Had no idea it was him.
Ricky Martin, he was there singing La Vida Loca.
Austin Dillon, we walked past him, had no idea it was him. I wanted to see Tony Stewart and Jeff Gordon, which we didn't get to see neither one of them, but we did get pictures with their cars and in their little pit boxes. But we didn't get to see them.
Yeah.
Well, it is NASCAR. They were probably walking around in circles in the back getting warmed up.
Oh, and I got to see Dale Jr. We saw him.
Oh, yeah.
You got to physically see, just eyeball them or walk up and meet them.
Well, we didn't get to walk up and meet him, but we saw him as he came on the stage for driver announcing.
Introduction.
Yeah, introduction.
Yeah.
I know nothing about NASCAR. I have no enjoyment from it. Well, my wife wanted to go. I actually said that I would suffer through and I would go for her. Thank God she didn't force me to.
It's
Oh,
not
it
that
was-
bad.
I like the partying outside, all the camaraderie, I guess you could say. I used to go down there and camp out with all my friends.
Mhm.
And then when the race started, literally there'd be no traffic then. I could just go home.
Oh,
I went to
There was a
one
lot
and was
of-
bored out of my mind.
yeah, it was rather boring. We left. I guess it was maybe lap 200. We left just before Jeff Gordon wrecked. We were actually outside getting our souvenirs when Jeff Gordon wrecked, so we didn't get to see that. And you know how
That's a nice way to say goodbye. You know, leave a little piece of the car on the side of the wall.
yeah. Well, you know,
we just passed a picture, right? He was bashing.
Yeah, he
He bashed Atlanta or the
Speedway.
the Speedway itself. Okay. I was going to go scrolling back down and see if we can find that. And Steph, since you know so much about it and all, Steph, I know nothing about walking in circles or driving in circles.
no, that's the truth. You don't know how to drive.
Coming from you, I don't know whether that's good or bad. I'm not sure where to take that.
I don't know. I don't know much about his wreck because, like I said, we had already walked out, so I didn't see the wreck. There
Now,
it is.
why did you leave?
Because it was cold. We had already had like 5 hot chocolates.
Did you not have a jacket?
I had a jacket on. I had gloves on. I had a hat on.
And you
It
were
was
still
cold.
Women get so cold, and I just don't understand.
Hey, Travis was cold too.
in here. Can I borrow your jacket?
Who
No.
no. Who was griping about being cold this morning?
I
Huh?
said it was
Huh?
chilly. Did not say it was cold.
And then he blames you for menopause.
Yeah,
Yeah, why didn't your menopause act up at the race?
because it was cold.
It was acting up at the race. All right, Gordon blasted Atlanta track after hitting the wall with no safety barrier. Well, come on. That's kind of part of racing, dude. Get over it. All right, you want to read that, Miss Steph? You know about racing more than I do. Start with the word for.
Sorry, Mike just texted me. For the second week in a row, one of NASCAR's superstars crashed hard and nearly head on into a section of wall where there was no safer barrier. Last week at Daytona International Speedway, Kyle Busch suffered a compound fracture of his lower right leg and a broken left foot in a hard crash at the end of the front stretch in the NASCAR Xfinity Series race. Sunday at Atlanta Motor Speedway, it was Jeff Gordon's turn. In his final race at the 1.54-mile oval, the 4-time NASCAR Sprint Cup Series champion got hit by a spinning Jamie McMurray on the backstretch with 70 laps to go in the folds of Honor Quick Trip 500. Gordon's Hendrick Motorsport Chevrolet bounced off the outside wall, went across the track, and struck the concrete infield wall nearly head on, just a couple of feet past where the safer barrier ended. Although Gordon was uninjured, he was not happy afterward. I am very frustrated with the fact there are no safer barriers down there.
Why wouldn't that just be called safety barrier? I mean, that's just
I think
like
it stands for something.
It's a
okay, look it
redneck
up.
sport.
Yeah. Usually y'all add syllables to sound smarter. In this particular point, they're actually leaving a few syllables out.
So, I am frustrated with the fact there are no safer barriers down there, said Gordon, who in recent years has hit unprotected walls at Richmond, Las Vegas, Watkins Glen, and now Atlanta. I know it was a hard hit. I was like, man, I can't believe it. I didn't expect it to be that hard.
Real quick, SAFER stands for Steel and Foam Energy Reduction.
It's racing. The wall, like, isn't that y'all's thing? Running them in the wall. Isn't that like y'all's thing? I mean, come on, everybody's watched Days of Thunder.
Rubbin's racing.
Run them into the wall.
Now, here's the thing. You're thinking that he just scraped the wall on the side. No.
No, he
went down into the infield where there was like a cutoff right there at the it was just a concrete wall, and he hit it head on.
Well, tough shit.
Sheet.
That's part of
that
racing.
No, that could kill somebody, Scotty.
But they knew that when they become the guy making millions of dollars.
Right. And if you're making millions of dollars, don't you want to keep making millions of dollars?
Okay, I'm gonna go fight Mike Tyson, but he can't hit me because I don't want to get knocked out. That's how stupid that is.
Fighting is different than racing.
How?
Because it's strategic.
If you choose to do that. I mean, heck, we got some wrestlers that are fixing to get on the mic. They choose to get into that ring. They choose to do this.
They do.
You choose to be a server, knowing somebody could just stick a foot out and trip you, but you choose to do it anyway.
I don't choose to be a server. I promise you. If I could have that manager.
But if they're going to race and they're going to try to run
Scotty
200 miles an hour in a circle, that's part of it, right?
Yeah.
And they've been doing it for how many years?
A while.
And now it's like, somebody needs to put up some Nerf foam walls. I don't want to bump my head.
It's not a head-on collision at 200 miles an hour.
You chose to do it. You chose to get paid those millions and millions of dollars. That'd be like a football player going, he tackled me. Come on, you're getting paid millions of dollars.
They do have the targeting call. You can't hit above the
but that's if they do it on purpose, right?
Yeah, but
you're still gonna. You played football.
I did.
Did you ever go home crying because I got tackled? I mean,
no, but I did get the shiza knocked out of me.
It just blows my mind.
I'm just saying.
I'm getting you need to speak into the mic better.
I do?
Yes.
Well, excuse me, listener.
And here's from a listener. Sounds like he needs to learn how to drive. No wonder he's retiring. But I mean, I just thought that was just part of NASCAR. I mean, if you're doing American Gladiator, remember that show? I mean, people are sacking you. If you chose to be on there, that stupid thing we watch on Channel 2, Wipeout?
Yeah.
You know, you can't get mad that you were running across something covered with whipped cream and you slip and hit your head. You chose to do it?
Well, that's like the person.
If you juggle chainsaws, it's kind of your stupidity.
That's like the person that got on Fear Factor and then turned around and was suing them because they made them eat something nasty.
I choked on a bull testicle. Well, you chose to eat it. You wanted to make the money. Life comes down to choices,
Why
my
are
friend.
you comparing hitting a wall to eating a bull testicle?
Because they chose to do it. Nobody
Well,
said.
he didn't choose to hit the wall.
Nobody
though. I mean,
said you need to go drive in circles.
I think
he chose to go do this.
I think he's just mad because there was a barrier.
I think he's pissed because he got wiped out on his last day.
Up until that point.
Well, you know, that's where he started his career. He started his career at Atlanta in 1992. And, you know, it would have been nice to see him win the race or even finish the race.
Of course, for all you Jeff Gordon fans.
No.
For all you Jeff Gordon fans, okay, in a perfect world, he would have had on his ruby red slippers. There'd been no place like home. He wouldn't have seen the Wicked Witch, and he would have been able to make a successful left turn without hitting a wall.
But Jimmy Johnson won, and that's all I care about.
Jimmy Johnson.
Oh, so you're a fan. No wonder you're
what?
A little ill about the whole why. I just think it's silly. If you're going to drink and drive, be prepared to get stopped. That's the name of the game. If you choose to drink and drive, you're going to get stopped. If you juggle chainsaws and you cut your hand off, it's because you chose to juggle chainsaws. If you go eat Golden Corral, don't be upset if you get sick.
No.
You chose to go there.
No.
You came here. No. We laugh at you. No. You chose to come here, you know? Life is all about choices.
I think you're.
Yeah, we're fixing to choose to lock the DJ up in the closet back there with duct tape.
It's all about choices, man. It's all about choices.
And that's
I think I got to roll.
This dude's getting paid millions upon millions upon millions. So he wrecked a car. It's not even his car.
It wasn't his fault though.
Who cares whose fault it is? He still was. He's in a contact sport.
How is that? Never mind.
Somebody gonna hit you. That's contact.
No, but here's the difference between contact sport and then hitting a wall at something that's not gonna move.
Yeah, you know that's how Dale Sr. passed
I want to
away.
see you and Refrigerator Perry go off the line at the same time and tell me.
I will.
Tell me about something that don't move.
Tell you what, Scott, you set it up, and I will be there on the dime.
But no, seriously, these guys make all the millions. It's like when the Braves and all the people went on strike years ago. Come on, man. You're already getting paid millions, and now you want to go on strike?
Yeah.
And there are some people that beat their bodies up every day to make peanuts. I mean, literally to make peanuts.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, you know, it just is what it is. For the first time, I believe I can totally agree with you. That's from Tubby.
Oh, so agreeing with you?
See, I'm not alone.
Okay, we're talking about Mr. Tubby.
You got a guy named Tubby on your side.
Yeah, that goes every Saturday night and races little
You know who's on my
cars?
side? Newton. Isaac Newton.
Oh.
I thought he meant Newton County.
Yeah. You got to remember where he's from. He's from
I
Winder.
forgot you guys haven't been in the education system for a while.
He's from Winder, where they race
Hey.
on dirt track.
No,
We
I am
went to
from
DeKalb
Gwinnett
County schools.
I went to Gwinnett County schools, which, by the way, just a quick plug, they are the best schools you could ever go to.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
No, they're not.
Well, we're not gonna have this discussion because I'll beat you because I'm, smarter.
I have 9
Sounds like he
nine-
just sound like he just threw out a challenge there, Steph.
Hey, do you like mud baths?
No, I don't.
Yeah.
Keep playing.
Yeah, but if he goes to one, he pays for it.
Is that a threat or a promise?
For the skin, blah, blah, blah. You go do it because you're on a four-wheeler. There's a slight difference on which one of you goes for the mud bath and which of you just ends up in the mud.
We are different people.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying he's going to end up buried neck deep in the mud.
I mean, the difference is when we say, I got my eyebrows done. He went to a place to get his eyebrows done. You were too close to the fire when you threw gas on it.
No,
There's a slight difference on how your eyebrow. I got my eyebrows did.
No, I go.
Why
I go
is it
to
just
a
the left
place-
one? Because I turned my head real quick.
I go to a place and get my eyebrows done. Thank you. And my feet.
Honey,
God bless them.
I know Ace is the place, but that's where they go to sharpen chainsaw blades, the chains, not necessarily where you go get your eyebrows done.
God bless those Asian women.
Okay, from Kathy Bragg,
Let's
we
hear
got I quit watching pro baseball because of that strike. So
But I mean, it's true. These people make millions of dollars.
When was the strike? Because
Look, think about the people that are making millions of dollars, and we got these gentlemen right here that do full contact stuff, and they're not making that kind of money. That's the difference. Is some people put themselves through all sorts of hell, and they're not making any. Think of what the cops are doing.
mm-hmm.
I mean, how about the cop that hit the wall on 285? You feel bad for him?
Yeah, I do.
I was waiting on that answer, sir.
Well, it's coming up on 9
Anybody
o'clock.
that hits
to,
a wall at 95 or
Now that's an accident. A cop might have been chasing somebody. That's an accident.
anybody.
Anybody
hits a
that
wall, I feel
anybody
bad
that
for
does
you because
NASCAR,
you-
no. Nobody told you 200 miles an hour driving circles was smart. Job hazard. Job hazard. All right, we're gonna shoot off the commercial, everybody. There's enough about that damn old NASCAR. Everybody give us a few minutes. We'll be right back. It's just for fun in the morning. And apparently by all the text messages, people at least are having fun listening. We'll be right back, everybody. It's just for fun.
Are we getting good feedback?
Huh?
We're getting good feedback?
Yeah. There's people joining in, which is always important.
Yup.
Alright.
Yes, sir.
Why did my thing just go off about Boots the Bully?
I don't know. It just went off on mine, too.
So how are we working this?
Just whichever one of you want to sit on either side, it's fine.
What about these other two guys that are showing up?
Well, we'll swap them around. We can put them on chairs, and then when they, like y'all two go ahead and start talking or what have you, and then if
plan on being here for a long time.
okay, so we can just move some people around.
Yeah, if we need to, that might work.
Yeah.
Middle of 94 to the first part of 95.
Okay.
Dang
I was
it.
born in 95.
Oh, it would help if I was sticking it in the right hole.
I'm a youngster.
This is my
Explain
college
this.
job.
This is your what?
I said this was my college job.
Oh,
Where'd you
Cool.
go to college?
you can raise
Illinois
that
State.
chair up if you need
No,
to.
I'm fine.
He played professional football and all that good stuff.
What was
Oh,
your radio
really?
station?
WKXI.
He played for the Toronto Argonauts in the CFL, and his claim to fame in the NFL is he was cut by how many teams?
They grabbed this over the
17.
I have a
He was recruited by
Oh, he-
several
he-
Division
he-
One
on the floor, and I was-
colleges.
I was still listening.
Yeah.
where am I taking it?
to the board.
You want to come up for here
So we
behind?
can talk about it. We
Just
can get a little
however
bit
it
of
goes to
your
the
backstory.
Yeah.
Go to that, yeah, whatever that empty one is.
Because we want to hear about what brought you into wrestling.
He was trained by Robert Gibson.
There's no problem.
I'll be right back. Let me go get you.
I'm telling you, boy. That's why I don't like hustling and doing any of the bar stuff anymore. Because, man, by the time I don't get to sleep and then try to sleep Sunday, it messes up everything.
So, how is my vocal quality? Is it okay?
I was going to say, as long as you can hear yourself.
If I
Make sure you're straight with it, and as long as you're straight with it, it'll do just fine. That's the biggest thing.
I gotta go lower.
Yeah, you can move it however you want. We had a girl that was singing the other day.
It was like way up there.
And I couldn't get her close enough to the mic. And I had all my speakers wide open at this event. We was like, golly, I know the girl. I talked to her. I know she's louder than that.
Yeah.
But she was singing like Alanis Morissette type songs, you know, where she was kind of whispering. I said, that'd be great if you was at a coffee house, but we're not.
There's a crown over there, King.
That's my crown. You have to fight me to get it.
You don't want to do that, I assure you. The Jagged Edge is the king of Georgia wrestling.
I'm the king of Twilight.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star.
Hey, Twilight, tell me when I got the back of these chairs. Is that it?
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
That way we get them and we squeeze them on the normal way.
Yep.
Tell me a little bit about this radio station thing or majigger.
Well, it started 4 years ago.
Just for fun, I'm assuming.
Yeah, just for fun. Yeah.
How many viewers do you have or listeners? I know YouTube is one thing, but
well, we can't really decipher how many viewers or listeners we have. Because
more than 15 or 20.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Thousand.
We've got businesses that'll play us right now.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Which businesses?
Rob's Performance, and let's see what else. Visions Party Bus.
Visions Party Bus.
Yeah. Rob's is listening. I know they play us every morning. He'll have to tell you more because I don't.
Okay.
I just started was it a month ago, Scotty?
Yeah, he's like, man, I want to go to school for this, so I'm going to help all I can.
Yeah, that's my dream.
Well, part of it's been fulfilled this morning because you have the best wrestler in the state of the world.
There you go.
In the state of the world.
And see, with us, because the phones and the apps, if I have somebody that's from a computer with an IP address, I see you. If I got that IP address, I can see exactly how many people and I can track you. But with the phone apps and they're driving, going tower, I can't keep up with it. So one morning I came down here and just as strange as it is, all those stars must have been aligned. And my graph showed that we had 159 people at 7 a.m. I was like, yes. But it's never worked again quite the same. So it just depends on.
Well, you can count on your viewers or your listeners going up this morning.
Yeah.
Because anywhere we go, if you're Nielsen ratings or I don't know what they used to call them, WKRP, your radio listeners.
Yeah.
They always increase 100-fold.
That's good. That's real good.
And if any rude callers do happen to call in this morning, we'll handle them.
Oh, that's fine. That's even better.
Gonna handle them.
We'll handle
Let them handle it. Hold on. There's Mike there. You're live, sir.
Speaking of a rude caller.
Good. How is everybody this morning?
Great. What's happening?
Pretty good.
Terrible.
Same old.
How's laying out of work?
Oh, not too bad.
I'm feeling pretty good.
Oh, no. It's not a sickness.
I know.
A prior commitment.
Right. I'm with you.
It's a sorriness.
Hey, tell Tyler to talk into that microphone. You cannot hear him on YouTube.
At all?
Oh, okay. I may need to increase his output for the YouTube part of it.
So unprofessional.
He's such a tender voice.
I know.
He's a tenderfoot. Yeah.
If you would please put up the live icon.
Oh crap! It ain't there, is it?
No, sir.
All right. Yeah. Let me go do that right now.
Okay.
I was just impressed that the other stuff popped up this morning.
Yeah, it's good. Just the hashtag needs to be moved a little bit to the left on the screen.
Okay.
Because it's not symmetrical. And then the gentleman with the glasses and the suit on.
Right.
Dr. Brock.
And is he a wrestler?
He is the manager.
Why would I wrestle?
Because I tell you what, if I was to get into that wrestling, I'd come over that table and put the whooping on that goofy looking little point.
Are you a moron from Monroe? Because you've got to be insane. Because
I tell you what, he should be thanking his lucky stars that I'm not there.
Well, look, you give us a few minutes and dial back the studio number when we go back. We'll go back and
please do, because right across the table I have someone who will tear you up.
hey, I'm gonna dial you back at this number. Give us a second. We're going live now.
I like how he says that.
All right, bye.
To you.
All right, everybody. So let me get Twilers. I did that the other day, didn't I?
Yep.
All right, Twilight. Talking to that mic.
Testing 1, 2.
One more time.
Welcome to Just for Fun Radio.
I got them turned up. I hope that's enough. So military Mike. Oh, I just see little Richard just typed in too. So military Mike just called in. Trash talking already. I think and it's just my opinion, but I think that whole thing went to his head when he was told that he was going to get to be a ref at one of these events. I think it's gone to Mike's head.
I hope he gets to referee at Southern Fried.
I think he's going to throw out a hip. You talk about somebody running in circles. He'll have a bad leg and it'll be like a fish swimming in circles.
Couple weeks ago, he wanted to wrestle midgets. Now he thinks he can take on the big guys.
Yeah, he's moved up in his life, right? He wants to go to the real deal.
Get managers now.
Good morning.
So let's hear that again. So the listeners that are listening from the radio app didn't get to catch the trash talking that you were just attempting to do.
Well, I don't want there to be any misunderstanding. That wasn't trash talking, but that little Poindexter doctor-looking boy with the suit on would be the target of my affection if I was there today.
Wow.
Mike, hold your mule just a second. Hold your mule.
Tell him, Jagged.
You're not going to walk over Jagged Edge and put your hands on Dr. Brock. So if you walk this way, buddy, you better be ready to walk the walk and talk the talk, because Jagged got something for you. So now, if you're going to call in and be pretty, you better call in with a set. No, don't tell me anything. I'm talking to you right now. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you, man. Hey, Mike, I can rhyme too, but I'm going to tell you, at every point in life, every puppy nuts drop and they become a dog. So until your nuts drop, don't call here talking to the Jagged Edge like that.
Check this out. I got plenty of pep in my step and a lot of pride in my stride. I'll get to that doctor.
Hey, look, now Mike thinks he's a poet.
He's a poet and didn't know it.
Neither do I.
Yeah.
Loser.
What is that guy? Jagged Edge. You got a veterinarian man?
Listen. First of all and foremost, it's not Jagged Edge. It's the Jagged Edge.
That's
I'm the only one. So the next person that calls me Jagged Edge, like I'm a singing group, got to deal with the Jagged Edge, and I'm going to have them singing. So, Mike, when you approach me, when you talk to me, when you address me as the king of Monroe wrestling. You understand what I'm saying? Memphis had a king. Now Monroe, Georgia has a king, and he is the Jagged Edge.
I was calling you Jagged Edge because the camera done focused in on your teeth, huh?
Mike, is this how you treat our guests?
You're having a hard time, Mike. I understand that you had a long weekend. You didn't see any women friends. All you saw was your buddies. But you're picking on the wrong tree if you're coming to the Jagged Edge that way now. You understand?
I tell you what, y'all are lucky. They don't know, do they?
No, you.
I'm doing my training.
Mike, when you leave here, you're gonna have to get on the phone and call somebody. And I guarantee you, before you can pull that phone out, I'm gonna have you taking a dip in the lake right behind me, and we'll have you swimming with the fishes.
So,
fishes. Mike, hang up your phone. Hang up your phone. Go through your P90X or whatever it is that you're gonna do. Drink a couple of beers. Take a rest, a nap, and then you can call back and address old Jagged the way he's supposed to be addressed.
I think he knows you, Mike. He just said take a nap. I think he knows you.
I don't know about the P90X.
I love my naps. Don't get me wrong.
I don't know about the P90X thing because he wouldn't touch that crap.
No, I don't think he would either.
Hell no. I wouldn't do P90, 94. I mean, I wouldn't do none of it.
All right.
That's why you don't mess with Dr. Brock. Because my clients are unstoppable.
If I need an all-night veterinarian, I'll call you, Doc.
And whatever. You are a loser.
Are you a dentist? Because dentists really aren't doctors.
First off, I'm not a dentist. I'm not a proctologist, which you need right now. But the Jagged Edge can help you with that because his foot will go somewhere that will be rather nasty for you.
With those little bitty fingers, you sure you're not a proctologist?
I mean, all I know.
Mike, you're worrying about the wrong things. See, you gotta don't worry about the bite of the chihuahua. Worry about the bark of the doggone Rottweiler in the yard. Stop trying to run with the big dogs. Find you somebody. If you want to pick on somebody, Mike, come pick on the Jagged Edge. That's all I'm gonna tell you. That's it.
Just
go get your four friends. Go get your four friends. Jump in your pickup truck and meet me on the corner, Mike.
And shut up, Mike.
Good Lord, Mike. Mike, did you take your Geritol this morning? Because you sound a lot friskier this morning than you normally do.
Morons do.
Mike must have lost the bingo this weekend. He sounds a little mad, a little hostile.
Once I got that striped shirt on, we'll see.
You will see.
The only job that you're going to have, Mike, is to stay out my way, count to 3, and raise my hand. If you do anything other, they're going to be taking you out in the stretcher. Now, that you can guarantee.
That's right. The only difference between me and you, one is the IQ, and 2, I don't wear my underwear on the outside.
I understand that. In both,
Mike, you don't even wear underwear.
In both cases, my IQ is higher, and I've got the body to wear my underwear any damn where I want to.
You done?
Right,
do you realize that you just made my client have a potty mouth?
Yeah, Mike. Thanks for getting the call. I mean, getting the guest wound up so good.
Yeah. I got everybody wound up. Y'all have a great day. I miss being there. I'm not gonna watch you live because I just can't look at that doctor.
You better take that back.
I'm gonna make sure these cats got your number, your cell number
I
when
know
they
where
leave.
I know where he lives.
Tell him come back.
I know where he lives.
Come back.
I'm gonna snapshot your
bartenders and waitresses.
I'm gonna get them to. I'm gonna snapshot your location from your Facebook Messenger and let them know where you're at.
Just come to Monroe on March 7th. That would be wonderful. March 7th, the Noah Rec Center. Please show up, Mr. Moron Mike, the midget lover, or whoever you are. Military Mike, is that what it was?
Yeah.
Show up on.
Is that? Hey, Doc, is that the best you got? Really? You would think with an accelerated education, you'd have a little bit bigger vocabulary.
Oh, I'm trying to dumb it down for morons like you.
He's trying to make sure that y'all can communicate.
Or do you hide behind the little glass thing?
Mike, here we go again.
He's a moron for
know,
real.
Sometimes it just bothers me how people, irrelevant folk, want to make themselves relevant. March, let's do this. March the 7th. In Monroe, Georgia.
Monroe.
Come down and meet old Jagged personally. I'll introduce you to Doc when you're there. As we're rolling you out in the stretcher because I know you're going to run your mouth and you're going to make old Jagged do something to you. So, March the 7th, bring your family and friends. Come down and watch the Jagged Edge. That's the Jagged Edge beat up on Drew Adler.
Please do.
All right. Everybody's talking trash. Let me go take out the trash.
All right, go back to babysitting your granddaughter.
All right, we'll see you.
All right, later, y'all.
Love you, Mike.
Bye, Mike.
Wow, that's the way to get a show going right
Alrighty
there.
then.
Leave it to Mike. I'm telling you, since we told him that he's going to get the ref, he's like, oh, yeah, I'm all for this. He thinks he's somebody now.
Mm-hmm.
Smurf, that's what he is. He's a little smart. What would his name be? I mean, chicken. Just saying.
I don't know. I think, what did we establish his
I don't
name
even
was?
know. Well, keep going, y'all. What I'm going to do is
what I established.
I'm going to go ahead and set up where the other seat's going to be and et cetera. So, yeah, I'll keep this thing going.
Well, would you like to actually introduce us?
Yeah.
Do you? Oh,
You-
I thought you were. We have in the
Let me do
studio.
it. Wait.
Okay,
Just let me do it. For those of you who don't know, you have the privilege and the pleasure to be sitting here with the great Dr. Joseph Brock III and the Jagged Edge, along with Mr. Maverick from Southern Fried Championship Wrestling. Now,
there's
listen.
an incompetent security guard as well.
Oh, yes, and we do have security here. I don't know why they got security here, but security is here. And yeah, security is here.
He's going to protect nothing just like he does at Southern Fried.
I think security is here because they wanted to get a gauge of old Jagged's mood, because the last time security had to deal with Jagged Edge, he was kicking AJ Steele in the mouth, and they were carrying him out a bloody mess. So they need to know if Jagged's calmed down. If Jagged is calmed down. Well, I want you to know, security, and you go back and you tell Charles that Jagged is mad. Jagged is mad because not only did old Jagged not get his title shot, but he gave me Drew Adler. Now, Drew Adler is going to take a beating that was due for AJ Steele. And a lot of times Jagged in his old age, and he forgets that he don't like to waste his energy and his time on stuff that's irrelevant. But Drew, you let Charles put you in the trick bag, and he put you in the trick bag with the jagged edge. That's the worst place you can be. And Charles, if you're listening, I want you to come down from the high hill of Anarchy Championship Wrestling, come back down to Southern Fried, and I want you to personally watch what you're going to have happen to Drew Adler come Saturday night. AJ Steele's not going to be in the building. He's through. I'm inviting the fans out for this memorial service of AJ Steele.
You have fans?
No. All AJ's fans. All
Oh,
AJ's
he
fans.
wants them to witness it.
All
I was just wondering.
AJ's fans need to come out, and I'm cordially inviting them out. We're going to celebrate the life and times of AJ Steele. He's no longer going to be in Southern Fried Championship Wrestling.
So it's gonna be like that little whiny boy that wrecked and hit the wall. Apparently,
Yes, it's the life and times of AJ Steele. He's done.
I was,
more.
I was just wondering if you have fans. Do you have fans?
I have fans. I have fans.
How dare you question his popularity?
Listen, I'm a borrow line, but this is the truth. I'm 6'3", 250 pounds of twisted steel and sex appeal. All the women want me, and all the men want to be just like me.
Okay.
So I have fans. I'm the man, as Ric Flair say, that everybody loves to hate.
I was just wondering because you referred to AJ Steele when you said all the fans.
But see,
I thought you meant
we don't like those kind of people. They're morons in Southern Fried.
Superhero. He was the Man of Steel, Superman.
Yes, he's awesome. AJ is.
But we
awesome.
have taken AJ.
That's yet to be
memorial service. It's AJ's a done deal. There is no more AJ Steele. So we're gonna celebrate the life and times and the fact that he was the face of Southern Fried Championship Wrestling. But now we have a new face. And you're looking at it.
Okay.
You're a champion, by the way.
I just wanted you to clarify.
Just from New Orleans, we know with every funeral, there's a celebration.
Right.
So not only will you be entitled to celebrate the life and times of AJ Steele, but you will be at the coronation of the new king of Southern Fried Championship Wrestling. And
now,
you're looking at it.
Now, do you get a belt?
I get a
or-
crown. The belt is something that hangs that you hold up your pants with.
Right.
I am a title holder.
Okay.
There is a difference.
Okay.
I see you Saturday. I'll show it to you.
Hey,
Let me-
Twilight, is
let
it
me
because you're
educate
sitting in Mike's chair? You gotta cause confrontation.
No, I'm just
Be a
trying
good
to figure out.
journalist.
I'm just trying to figure out from these.
A belt. What can I do with a belt? I don't even have a waist. What can I do with a belt?
I needed to know. I'm ignorant. I need you to tell me what happens. Okay?
The belt could be used to
You
spank
pulled
this young
me out
man.
of bed at 7
I'm
o'clock
sorry.
in the morning when Jagged was getting his beauty rest to come talk to this man asking me about a belt.
I was lied to. I was told Rhubarb Jones and Wolfman Jack
Somebody
would be
get
here.
Grizzly Smith
Well,
in
you just
there.
hung up on the old guy. It could have been Wolfman. He was trash talking you too.
I wish he was here this morning.
Oh God.
Well,
and Mike's
His
kind of like a hot
perfunctory
air
nature
balloon.
is not very familiar to me.
Yeah, how funny is it he chose to lay out today? I think he was scared of you guys.
I think
you
he
noticed
was
that.
too. Yeah.
I got to stay home and babysit my granddaughter.
Yeah, sure.
Blame it on the little kid. Blame it on the little kid, Magic Mike.
Yeah, because he was gonna be
Mike
here.
is
and
the
then,
loser.
Hold on. I got a text message from AJ Steele.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
It clearly states, "Dear Jagged, I apologize to you personally
I don't know about this.
for making you upset.
I'm gonna throw the flag on this
Now-
one. I don't-
You calling the BS
I'm
card?
calling the
Saturday,
BS.
I got it
Please
too. Look at it. It says right there,
represent
I'm
me
scared.
That's
in
your
the correct
background.
way.
being
Sincerely,
scared.
I love you. You're my best friend,
No.
AJ Steele."
I think you're just trying to butter him up.
No,
so he
no.
doesn't-
Do you see that?
So he doesn't beat you on March
You
7th.
see it? AJ Steele.
Mm.
I'm telling you now. What happened? What happened?
I'm sorry. I don't trust anybody's face.
What happened?
Anybody that I
at the
can't see
last
their
show? Now,
face.
listen. I told the fans of Southern Fried Championship Wrestling that AJ and Logan Creed could trust me.
Yes, he
that
did.
And yeah, there's trust in wrestling. Y'all want to beat up everybody.
that
There's a lot of
we-
trust in that.
that we were going to take care of this crew from Florida.
He's speaking the truth. Listen to him.
We were going to run them out of Southern Fried Championship
Okay.
Wrestling. And I told AJ, after the match, after we take care of that situation, then it's back to business between
Okay.
you and me.
All right.
And
Now,
he kept true to his word.
Old
He did.
Jagged is true to my word.
He was true to his word.
In the cage, all 6 men in the cage together, we beat the team from Florida. Now, I never promised AJ that when it was all over with, we were going to wait till the next month. We were going to wait till the next week. AJ still shook my hand, said, "Jagged, I'm so glad you're here. I couldn't have done it without you." He went over and he shook hands with Logan Creed, and when he turned around, I kicked him in his mouth.
He did.
Square on in that.
Right in the
big,
mouth. If you got
ugly
something smart to say, I will
face.
kick you in your mouth.
I'm just saying, right?
You got your Obamacare. You had to March 1st.
Immediately after the match, you kicked him in the face.
I said, once I help you take care of the team from Florida, it's back to old business.
So he just misunderstood.
No,
I don't know if he misunderstood or not.
Don't question the timetable. If the
There's
fans
nothing
had been
to understand.
better,
It was plain and simple. We're going
Uh-huh.
to take care of the Florida team. We're going to beat them.
Which
Run them
you-
out of
which you
Southern
did.
Pride.
Which you did.
And AJ thanked me for it.
Okay.
Thank you, brother. I couldn't have done it without you.
Okay.
He shook Logan Creed's hand.
Got it.
When AJ turned around, he caught a foot in the mouth. Peace pipe, crack pipe.
I just feel that
same
was
thing.
kind of a cheap shot.
Cheap.
It was very costly.
He was looking. Now, unlike what AJ Steele did to me in Reynolds, Georgia,
He did. He
I was
jumped in.
walking away from the building with my back turned. AJ jumped me from behind. I kicked AJ square in the face. He saw it coming. He could have ducked.
Okay.
You're getting old. Reflexes bad.
Sure.
And may I add something, please? Jagged, I can call him out because he's my bestie. He's my
Right.
best
Right.
friend.
I get it. Y'all take pictures together.
We do.
Go see.
The timetable may have been shrunk a little bit because of how I was received. These people, the morons in Monroe, and AJ the loser, and Logan the limp-wristed lefty, they tried to get in between us.
Mm-hmm.
I tried to be part of Team Georgia too, didn't I, Jagged?
Yes, yeah, but no, it was just imperative at that time that they got us to trust us.
Right.
And
right.
I know that if Dr. Brock had become part of Team Georgia, he would have taken all the spotlight. And see, we had to save some of the spotlight for AJ and Logan.
Yeah, let's
We
wait.
had to save some
Yes.
spotlight. Dr.
We were trying to
Brock
be
draws
nice
the
to them.
light to him.
You
He
mean-
brings the light, and it would have taken away from AJ and
Shiny
Logan.
light.
So I wanted him to stay away, so that Logan and AJ could get some part of the light, because Jagged takes up a lot of the light too.
I was just gonna say we have a gentleman here shaking his head. Let's introduce him. We got him on a mic as well. Is he part of your crew?
Oh no, he is not.
I mean, he looks like a friendly guy.
He is a loser.
Oh,
here it goes. Well, primarily I'm a member of the security staff at SOCW. And
Pseudo security. Real security's right over there.
Yeah. At any rate, Mr. Brock,
Dr. Brock.
the third. Yes, sorry.
You're by yourself, so you better tread lightly.
And Jason Stone's not here to get beat up for you.
I do have a question before I go any more.
I
in
do
the
have
interview.
every answer for you.
I heard you saying that you are the Jagged Edge.
The Jagged Edge.
But when you talk in the third person, you refer to yourself as Jagged.
That's because I'm the man. I'm half man and half amazing, and I can do whatever I want.
So
what's that?
If I am to address you,
Jagged Edge.
I always Mr. D Jagged
Not-
Edge.
even though he's in Monroe, it's not THA. It's the.
It's
Okay,
the
yes.
Jagged Edge.
You can also refer to him as your champion.
Okay.
Because I am your
King.
champion.
Can I call you the king?
You call me the king.
Okay.
King of Monroe, Georgia.
King of Monroe.
We're gonna rename Monroe, Georgia, Jagged Edge, Georgia. So all Monroe morons might as well get ready to change the zip code. I'm gonna be to them what Barack Obama is to the rest of this country. I'm the man, and I call my own shots, and I will make sure that they get health care. I will make sure that they be able to see the Jagged Edge, and I will make life even more miserable for them than what it already is.
When
I
you're
like
the
how
king
one of those
Monroe,
things-
do you get a crown with like a gold trailer on the front?
No.
For the trailer part? All right, here, let me answer this. We got a caller.
We got a caller.
Just for Fun Radio.
Oh, are they on? Are we on the air?
Yeah, you are live. Just as long as you keep it PG-13.
Okay. Who's all in the studio with you this morning?
Your phone was breaking up. Say again.
I said, who's all in the studio with you this morning?
All right, everybody would like to introduce themselves. We'll get all four of you.
We have Dr. Brock in the house. We have the Jagged.
Whoa. What did you just say?
Dr. Nerd.
Oh my goodness.
You recognize who this is?
Hang up on that. That's Jeff Mooney, the biggest moron of Monroe.
Uh-oh.
I see you, guy. Don't call me no moron, son. You'll see me Saturday night. You know who I am. I'm bringing somebody with me if you're looking for you, boy.
The only person I know that has a worse phone than the Doc's over here. The Doc's got a 1980s flip phone.
Yeah,
He's got to have something to
What's
live.
up, Jag? You done a good job Saturday night, Jag.
Well, thank you, Mr. Mooney. It's going to be a pleasure for you to come watch me Saturday night. Now, I hope the person that you're bringing with you just happens not to be AJ Steele, because
Yeah.
AJ knows now, Mooney.
He's not here. He's not here.
Listen
He's not
to me.
here with me.
Listen to me, Mooney.
Hey,
AJ
one of our listeners said, by the way, if they're so bad, Ace, why do they gotta have security?
We don't.
I am my own security. The security is for the benefit of the fans, not for the Jagged Edge.
You gotta make sure nobody gets hurt as they run up to get
right.
autographs.
That is true.
No. As they run up on Jagged, because the Jagged have flashbacks, and sometimes when I hear footsteps
So like
behind me,
post-traumatic stress.
There you go.
I guess fighting your way out of a trash bag does that to you.
Hey.
I ain't gonna take
I've been
him
on
out for
trash
the
bag
cage.
wrestlers.
Nah, I'm just playing with you. I hope y'all do good Saturday night.
You don't have to hope at all. We're going to. We're going to excel.
I wouldn't think anybody's a little cocky, would you?
No, never cocky, always confident. I told you I'm half man, half amazing, so I can do whatever I want.
And I'm Dr. Brock, and you're not.
right.
Is your brother Ace gonna be there Saturday night?
Who cares?
Ace Hefner gonna be there Saturday night?
Why do I care if Ace Hefner's going to be there?
Because that's your brother.
He is not my
y'all,
brother.
Y'all kind of favorite. Y'all look all right. But I'm gonna bring you a lollipop so you can suck on it Saturday night, Doc.
Hey, Jeff, Mooney, somebody's at the front door. Hang up and call us right back.
All
right.
What a loser.
That's what
Hang the phone up, Mooney.
Just for fun.
All right, never mind.
Well, these droids, I'll dial it right back. They're probably going to get a voicemail. See, this is why everybody should have iPhones and no flip phones. Those things are dinosaurs.
This is state of the art.
I haven't seen a Motorola flip phone like that in about 10 years.
What are you trying to say?
Just Fun Radio.
Hello, this is Tim Lobo.
Lobo, the loser? This is the Buckhead Bumpkin. Lobo?
This is Tim Lobo.
Tim Lobo stole my shoe. Cheated to win a match. Because you can't beat anybody fair and square.
Do what now?
You stole my shoe. See, this bumpkins are just...
turn that background sound off, because that's what's messing you up on hearing this a little bit.
I said you're a bumpkin from Buckhead who stole my shoe because you can't beat anybody fair and square.
Dr. Brock's referring to the third match,
Buddy,
or the last match, actually.
If you wasn't such a nerd, if you could throw right,
I'm not a nerd.
Your feller would have caught your stinking shoe. It wouldn't went over the head, and me caught it and hit him in the head and win, buddy.
I'm not your buddy, first off. And my top client right across the table, the Jagged Edge, doesn't need a shoe to beat you. So why did you call? Did you call just to be hurtful to me?
Oh no,
I thought you were against bullying.
On the show Saturday night.
What about, are you going to be on? Are you going to be at Southern Fried Saturday night?
Yes, sir. I'm there every show.
Maybe Maverick can just take you down because you're not at. Maybe. Probably. He probably
if he don't oversleep.
Oh, that's not right. He's not an insomniac, and he's not a.
Lobo, you're just an old man who is outstayed.
I'm an old man.
Who has
I'm an old
outstayed
man.
his retirement time and needs to go to the retirement home. You don't need
I'm
to
an
be
old
messing with
man. I'm
somebody
an
like
old
me
man.
because I
You
will
can't beat
break
this old
you in
man.
half, old man.
All I want you to do is pack your lunch, but I got you dessert, bro.
It's going to be supper time. Why would he bring his lunch? Southern Fried is at like 7:30. Maverick eats early lunches.
I think he's
Mr. Jagged and AJ, they got their quarrel.
He's one of the biggest morons I've ever heard.
Hey,
Jagged,
Mr. Jagged and Mr. AJ, they got their own quarrel. But I've been screwed down so much there at Southern Fried. I'm still looking for my title shot where I got
Hey.
You got the wrong manager, Lobo.
Hey, you got Lobo. Listen. This old Jagged talking to you now, Lobo. I got nothing but respect for you. You got a good team, but you need a new coach. So you need to seriously think about making your next move your best move and having a one-on-one sit down with the old doc and see if he can not only get you back to that title shot, but get that title around your waist. So think about it now. Now, we don't whine and cry over spilled milk. But you know me, I don't whine and cry. But you got to make your next move your best move. You got a good team, but you need a new coach now.
Hey, every move I make is good.
You got a good team, but you need a new coach. So I would seriously, don't worry about those fans in Monroe, Georgia cheering. And one thing it's about is about putting titles around your waist. And you're headed to the Hall of Fame of Southern Fried Championship Wrestling. So you may as well go out on top. You don't go out under the feet. You don't go out under the feet of Damian Silva. You don't go out under the feet of none of those guys. Don't worry about that. The Cody Jacks, none of those. You got to get with. You got to get with Dr. Brock. Bring some gold to your waist. You know, Don One used to say. Don One used to say. Now, Lobo, both of us we can sing at the same time, but we can't talk at the same time. Don One used to say the green is for the money and the gold is for the honeys. So now, if you're talking about putting gold around your waist, you got to talk to old Doc.
Me here, he's too down low for me though.
You got to put bygones you got to put them to the side, Lobo. What's more important, satisfying the fans of Southern Fried Championship Wrestling, or being the man at what you do? You got to make grown folk decisions. Now, Lobo, you got to sit down. Like I told my son, you got to make some pimping decisions at this point. You need to make sure that you know what it is that you want, because if you don't know what you want, then we can't help you.
That's true.
Look here.
I can't.
You know, I've known you for a long time. I know AJ for a long time. Respect for you, respect for him. There ain't too many in the business like us nowadays. But from what I understand, and from what I heard through the grapevine, AJ's got a surprise for you this Saturday night.
Oh, he's going to show up and give us the belt?
This is the only surprise that AJ has for me Saturday night. Now, I understand how the grapevine works, but see, I'm a man, and I deal one way. Don't send messages. If AJ is a man, meet me in the center of that ring Saturday night, face to face, and give me the same thing I gave him, and that's a foot in the face. I'm not concerned with that. AJ would rather run through a cage of hungry lions wearing pork chop draws than come and face the jagged edge face to face.
And I verified that fact.
I got one question for you though. Seriously, me and you we've known each other for a while, like you said, respect for each other. But one question. Why in the heck did you why did you follow so low to go with the Florida group, dude?
I didn't go with the Florida group. The Florida group followed the jagged edge. My thing with AJ became personal. I promised AJ that I would help him beat the Florida team.
He did.
That is what we did. 1, 2, 3 in the center of the ring.
Clear
AJ
victory.
Congratulated me, told me I couldn't do it without you. He turned back around. I kicked him in the face. The Florida boys just happened to be there to pick up the carnage. They just did what they do.
Yeah, I must say, you know, I'm a big AJ fan, but you did hold true to your word. You did hold true to your word. You helped him. But yeah, you said nothing about after the match.
Nothing about after the match. I didn't say AJ we'll take a month off and see if we can be the bald, beautiful besties, because you know AJ and I both are bald. We could have been the black, bald, beautiful besties. I mean, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I
got one more B than they do.
So I told him we'll go back to business with you and I at the end of the match, and I was true to my word on all the way around. So I didn't go with the Florida guys. Hey, I think somebody's at your front door. Hang up and call us right back.
Well, look, y'all have a good time. Tell the truth. I know you don't go like Jackie, but you gotta watch the doctor. He don't write the full prescription sometimes.
That's all right. I'm drug free.
Don't be disparaging my good name.
Oh, that's another one. No, I accidentally touched it. So we got another caller.
Yes, I want to speak to Dr. Brock.
Why? Who is this? Is this Thelma?
Yes, it is.
What? Didn't your son just call to irritate me?
Did.
What do you want from me, woman?
Do y'all have a?
This would be the Moondog
Saturday night.
Not if I see you first.
It sounds like she might have a crush on you, Doc.
I don't have a crush back.
You're gonna teach Stella how to get a groove back.
You know, Doc tracks him. He like Rick
I'm
Space Mountain with Dr. Brock.
Oh, yeah. So use a
I'm
player.
looking for a good game Saturday night.
Oh, what are you looking for Saturday night?
I'm looking for to have a good wrestling match Saturday night.
You
I
and
don't
Dr.
wrestle.
Brock in the wrestling match Saturday night?
Yeah, I'm gonna whoop him.
You are not going to touch me.
Does this involve Jello or Cool Whip?
Neither. That's what the security guard, Mr. Andrew. You better take notes because that's a whacked out woman.
Mr. Andrew, hey, Mr. Andrew, ain't got nothing to do with me.
Well, that's not true. Probably most of the Cool Whip end up on me.
I think security might be on a smoke break. They are, it's mandatory by law. They get a 15-minute smoke break.
They take a 3-hour break during the wrestling matches.
And even if you don't smoke, I might just go get a sandwich or something and accidentally let you get in a Cool Whip with this hot lady.
Now Thelma, I do want Thelma.
Actually, we're gonna have my picture made with him,
With who?
Dr. Brock.
Why would I want to be in a picture with you? I tell you what.
I'm getting my garden.
Scare off the crows.
Thelma, I tell you what, you should show up to Southern Fried on Saturday so you can see the Jagged Edge.
Bring your lip gloss.
Not for the Jagged Edge or Dr. Brock.
And,
I want you to watch.
Dr. Brock likes watermelon flavor.
Yeah. I just want all the women to know that the Doc will have a kissing booth.
I will not.
Oh, yeah.
Together, we just got to make a little extra money. That's our merch. That's our merch at the
I thought
table.
he's
Our
supposed
merch at the table.
I thought he's
Is it like
supposed to be
that?
pimping
All
out.
became perfectly clear, Jagged.
What do you want,
Y'all
Thelma?
are together.
It explains a lot.
Hey, that's fine.
Like
That's fine.
ebony.
We're trying to use what we got to get some extra change, because since AJ
I did that one time. But it was only for gas money in Tijuana. I didn't mean to get caught.
We are.
Hey.
What did you want again, Thelma? Are you still on the line?
Yeah, I'm trying to tell you, you missed a good wrestling match Saturday night.
I did. Where did I miss? What did I miss?
Yeah,
I was
missed.
in Buckhead.
But I won. But you
I know.
missed
Thank
a good-
goodness.
Shut up. Be quiet. I'll see you Saturday night.
Yeah, I think you got a stalker.
And this wrestling match is Saturday night in Monroe.
In Monroe,
All
Georgia.
right.
The Noah Rec Center.
What time?
Our co-host just said he might be
7
there
p.m.
to size up the Doc.
Who? Military moron?
Yeah, he just said he might be there to size you up.
Military Mike, let me know when you get to the door. I'll come out and greet you personally.
Hey, boy, what you gonna do when AJ Styles gets you Saturday night?
Are you
What boys? Ain't no boys here. No boys. I told you when you see a boy, you
Your
slap
boys
a
ain't
boy.
gonna do nothing. Your boys ain't gonna do nothing to me Saturday night.
I
'Cause I'm
keep
coming
telling
in,
you.
I'm getting you.
I keep telling you.
Don't you be threatening the Jagged Edge.
Hey, can I get this right? Wait a minute. We got a wrestler on the phone.
No, he's
Whoa.
not a wrestler.
He's not okay
No,
because he
he's
lives
not a
with his
wrestler.
mama. I was trying to figure it out. Like, what kind of wrestler
Hey,
lives with his
I am a
mama?
wrestler, man. I'm coming out body slam you.
He's the Moondog and his mama is his partner.
Oh,
Yeah.
and y'all
like,
two are a
you don't
couple
want
too.
me
We are
to-
platonic.
No,
Hey,
this could be.
hey,
They
hey,
probably say that,
boy,
I know.
245,
That is my
man.
manager. I am his client. That's,
We're not rednecks. We don't kiss our cousins at 15.
Yeah, Steph.
that's
You
that.
gonna be Bane's looking for you too, Dr. Brock.
Who?
Bane's gonna be in the building looking for you.
Payne just needs to stay
We
away.
got a room at Clearview with your name on it. I'm getting Nerd Brock.
I got a
I'm
room
not
in
a
Motel 6. Well, dude, you'll be in Monroe. That'd be Deer Acres.
Hey, Jeff.
Yeah, we'll be at Monroe Saturday night. I'll see you.
Jeff.
I'm staying 6'4". You know,
Jeff.
I'm not hard to find.
Jeff.
Are you 6'4" when you stand on your mama's back? Is that
Hey,
right?
you better watch your mouth like saying something like that. I'll get Chris Paul in the hold of you. He likes stuff like that.
Hey, Jeff. UPS
Yeah.
is at the front door. Can you go take care of UPS and call us back?
All right.
All right, thanks.
Hit your music.
I think they were there to repossess his trailer.
Dr. Brock, I am willing to give you 1 month of my salary from the Elite Revolution if you will take Mooney somewhere and teach that man how to speak English. Nobody can understand anything he says.
All right, this
Over the
call
phone
called twice. Let's see who
or
this is.
in person, whatever.
Hello, caller.
Leave it to Metro PCS.
There it goes.
You're calling them back?
Yeah, this is somebody that called that we didn't get.
Hello.
Hey, it's Just Fun Radio.
Hi.
Hi. Who is this calling in?
This is Amber.
Amber.
Yes.
Is that your girlfriend?
No, she is not my girlfriend. Shouldn't you be babysitting someone?
She sounds pretty.
I am babysitting.
What do you want?
I want to know if there's ever a chance that Dr. Brock will wrestle in the ring.
Yeah.
No, not if
No?
I can help it.
Why not?
Why not?
Because I'm a licensed professional manager. I
With a
manage.
flip phone.
With a fancy flip.
With a flip. No.
I manage the greatest
That
champion of
paycheck.
all time, the Jagged Edge.
I'm blown away that you managed to even get here this morning.
Yeah.
We have Jagged and GPS.
Apparently.
GPS and Jagged.
Yeah.
Well, it's
I've actually never been to a show before.
You need to come to one.
Come
I'm
to-
tell you this weekend. Go check it out.
Amber, come to Monroe, the Noel Rec Center. I'll give you directions so you can see the greatest wrestler on this planet or any planet in the solar system, the Jagged Edge. You're champion.
Awesome.
The king.
Yeah, and so we got the canine event earlier that day, and then we might just have to go down to Monroe and see Ace whooping.
I'm going. I've already got my tickets reserved. I'm going to be on the front row up there.
I got to work.
All right, I'll see you Saturday night.
All right, thanks
Alrighty.
for calling in. I'm gonna catch
Thank
you next
you.
call. Thank you.
Where do you work?
Top Dog Tavern.
I'll be there afterwards.
Promise?
Just Fun Radio.
Hey, as long as you tip me, I'm fine.
Just Fun Radio.
Yes. Yes. Is this for Jagged Edge and Dr. Brock card this morning?
Oh yeah, they are on the line listening to you.
Yeah, we're listening to you. Are you another Root fan?
First off, I want to know what are you a doctor of?
Of anything I want to be, but one specific doctorate I have from the finest institution in La Guardia, Mexico. It's a small suburb of Mexico City, if you will. Is a doctorate of anthropological morphism of the medieval morons that happen to pertain to professional wrestling, like yourself. Who cares if you want to know if I have a doctorate in something? You just need to believe me that I have a doctorate in anything I want to.
I wouldn't trust you with my body. I'm
I've got
sorry.
a question for you. How does it feel to be clotheslined by the Black Widow? By a woman?
I don't know what you're talking about. That didn't happen in this universe.
Whoa.
You don't recall. That worked in court one time.
Dublin, Georgia is not relevant to Monroe. And she
All
is.
right, let's talk about Monroe, Jagged Edge. Why are you avoiding AJ Steele?
He's not avoiding him.
First of all, who are you?
This is one of the Monroe morons.
All right,
Don't worry
moron,
about
check
me.
this out.
Why are you
I'm not avoiding AJ Steele. AJ Steele is not physically able to handle what the Jagged Edge is going to put on him. And we all know that AJ is the face right now of Southern Fried Championship Wrestling, and Mr. Charles is going to do whatever he can to protect him. I asked Charles. As a matter of fact, I demanded that I got my title shot, and Charles said, well, no, AJ's got to go to the doctor. AJ's got to make sure he sees a specialist. AJ has to go to the gynecologist. AJ has to do all of these things. He made excuse after excuse after excuse. I'm minding my business in Reynolds, Georgia, and here comes AJ Steele jumping me from behind the building. So how sick is AJ? So the question should be addressed to AJ Steele. Why are you avoiding the Jagged Edge?
Because he's scared. I'll answer that question. He's afraid.
All you're saying is a whole bunch of nothing. You trusted me to do what I said I was going to do. I did it. So why are you complaining? Goodbye.
You betrayed Southern Fried.
I betrayed nobody. I'm from Chicago. I don't care about you Georgia peaches.
Whoa.
And I don't either.
You do.
Or pecans.
I guess you're hearing it right here, right now.
You had my respect until then.
Hey, I'm from Chicago. I'm sorry.
I get it.
Now it's
And I
mutual
know-
because we don't respect you.
I
anymore.
never respected you when I came in the door. But
well, I mean,
Yeah, trust me, it's
I was
probably
gonna
not the first time somebody disrespected you.
yeah, I know. I'm the young
You're a
guy.
you're a case study. Why I got my doctorate, anyways, in the morphism of your.
Anything away from Drew Adler or Damian Silva. But you
They should stay away.
And then you're going to avoid him, and you're going to face lesser opponents.
I don't make the matches. I just beat up the people. Put anybody in front of me, and I take care of them. Tell Charles, send your whiny baby comments and complaints to Charles, and say, listen, we as the people, Monroe people, want to see AJ and Jagged in the ring together, but that's not happening. Everybody want to blame Jagged Edge, but AJ Steele has been the one hiding. Where is AJ Steele? We're going to have to send out a search party. I hired a private investigator to keep tabs on him, because if he jumped me again from behind, I'm going to do something to him, and y'all will never see him again.
He's with Moondog and his mama, okay, Jagged?
Probably so.
Would that be Moon Pie and a Pepsi?
Hey, you know how that goes.
All right, caller, we're going to move on to the next. We got another one calling in. Thanks for calling in.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Bye, loser.
Just Fun Radio.
Hey, this is Charles. I want to speak with you guys this morning.
Oh, Lord.
Charles who?
Charles who?
This is the Mr. Charles.
Charles, I forget the Mr. part, but listen, I got so many people wanting to know, why have you hid AJ Steele from me? They want Jagged and AJ. You are hiding AJ Steele. The last I checked with you, he had the gynecologist appointment next Tuesday, so he had to be fresh to make sure that he was fine.
I need my ring.
I just need to know, when will Jagged Edge get AJ Steele in the ring 1-on-1?
And where's the contract at?
You know what? You could get an answer if you'd shut up for just a minute and let somebody else talk.
He's a rude individual.
You are so rude.
Yeah,
Mr.
we do have two other
You are
people in
rude.
here. Y'all are kind of hogging the mic up. I guess when you're the king, you can.
I'm the king of Monroe, Georgia. Mr. Charles, I'm cordially inviting you to come down from the hill of Anarchy Championship Wrestling and come to the memorial service of AJ Steele on March the 7th. That's this Saturday night, by the way. But also take part in the celebration of the crowning of the new king of Southern Fried Championship Wrestling in Monroe, Georgia. You can have the mic, sir.
Well, let's lay all the cards out on the table, fellows.
I don't have any cards.
You've been approached on several occasions about signing a contract to wrestle AJ Steele, and yet I have no return signed contract from you or your representative.
He's
there.
not
So it
honored the
kinda
stipulations.
seems like somebody's dodging AJ Steele here, maybe. And why was it that I see you've got security with you there today. You're looking over your back. You're wondering where AJ is. You left Cornelia, Georgia Saturday night. You needed an escort out to the car. Are you worried about where AJ is at?
Charles, listen. All I'm trying to do is say, my daddy told me a long time ago. Now just way he taught us. If a man want to fight you, you walk away. If he chase you, you run. If he catch you, you kill him. So right now I'm in the running process. And that's only because I want to be able to say, hey, I tried to get away from the man. He keeps following me. You know, the very next time I see AJ, what's going to happen. The reason you haven't gotten a response back, I don't want no excuses. And I told AJ this the first time that we confronted each other in the ring. No excuses. I don't want him to say he was tired, he was hurt, he had a doctor's appointment, his back was bad, he had to go get an MRI. I understand, Charles, that he is the face of Southern Fried Championship Wrestling, but now you need to brace yourself for this one. Now you sitting down, there will be a new face of Southern Fried Championship Wrestling, and it's going to be the face of the Jagged Edge. So I just want you to prepare yourself and to prepare everybody in Southern Fried Championship Wrestling that the old is out and we're coming in with something new.
Well, let me tell you, sir, you know I respect your abilities in the ring. You're a top contender anywhere you go. However, you have awoken a sleeping giant here. AJ Steele is, I've talked to AJ. You haven't. I see that fire in his eye again that he had years ago. I'm telling you, you take that little pipsqueak you got, you better leave him at home because he's going to get hurt really bad. When AJ Steele, when he gets his hands on you, it's going to be ugly, and I feel for you.
Wow, I'm looking at pictures
happen.
too. This guy's a big dude.
It's going to happen real soon, and you better have all your prayers saved up. You better be getting right with God because Jesus saves, but AJ doesn't.
Wait. Are you really telling me that you think AJ still has a chance to do anything to the Jagged Edge? AJ is going to do what he did the last time you saw AJ laying in the ring on his back, a bloody mess, with you trying to get security and the ring crew to take down the cage to lift his broken body out of the cage.
It was
To get his
one-on-one, wasn't
broken
it?
body out of the cage. It was how many on one? It was 1-on-1. I kicked AJ straight in the mouth and split his head to the white meat. So now listen.
Yeah. Okay, like five, 6 guys on one, maybe.
We were holding back all they were doing was
They were
keeping the
holding the cage
locker
up.
room. They were keeping the locker room from getting. You had fans climbing on the cage. I needed security that night. So you know what security was doing? They were fixing
security a lot,
popcorn. No. AJ's gonna need security, Mr. Charles. AJ's gonna need security. I am the next champion at Southern Fried. I am your champion already. You know it as well as we speak right now. The Jagged Edge is the Southern Fried Heavyweight Champion. AJ Steele was a great champion. But like I said, Saturday will be his memorial service as we put him to rest and we coronate the new king of Monroe Wrestling.
That's a big
Look,
cough.
I'm gonna get off of this.
Dude, this is a big dude you're talking about here now. I
You're
hope you got some mad skills.
You
better have a big coffin.
is blown up.
This dude looks like Conan.
That's air. He's in the back. He puts the air pump in and he pumps himself up and he
Good
goes out.
Lord.
It's air.
Look here, Jackie. Before I get off of here, you know I'm away for a couple of months, but just like AJ, you never know when I might drop in. And I can tell you, I'm working on something big, and I'm working on some surprises, and I got a lot in store for you. And it's going to be my goal in 2015 to make you and your life and Dr. Brock's life miserable.
Wait. That's workplace harassment. There's federal laws against that. That's
Abuse of
federal
power.
laws against that. Don't have
scared? We were just talking about Gordon hitting the wall when he chose to be in the business. Now,
Workplace, you just came out personally and said it's your job to make my life miserable.
Hold
Now,
up.
if you did it behind closed doors, that's one thing.
That's
but
a
to
threat.
publicize it, now I need, I'm crying foul.
I've never been a king before, but if I were a king, I wouldn't be worried.
I'm not worried. I just don't want bad things to happen to Mr. Charles.
You better be worried.
I don't want bad things that Mr. Charles, if you
I'm not hiding. I'm not hiding, Mr. Edge. I'm
Mr.
not hiding.
Charles,
I'm telling
if you
you what I'm
put
gonna
you
do.
if you put your foot
Oh,
in this
me.
fight,
Oh, me.
you're gonna end up losing big.
Just remember.
You put your foot in this fight, you're
Just
gonna end up
remember.
losing big now. You
I'll
have
rack it,
you
Jay.
have been warned. I
I'll
will
rack
not
it, Jay.
warn you again.
I'll make the matches. I've got something big down the line.
It's nothing what's bigger than AJ Steele in the Jagged Edge? What's bigger?
Tell me, please.
Let's
Okay,
let's
first
sign
off-
the contract. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's put it on. Put your money where your mouth is. All your confidence in AJ. Put him in the ring with Jagged. 1-on-1. Man
coming.
oh
Soon.
man.
Soon. It's coming real soon. And some of the stuff I've got lined up for you, I'm sitting back I got my feet up right now. I've got me a martini, and I'm just excited over the things that I'm going to have done to you to pay you back for what you did to my company, my fans, my people.
What do we do?
You will
Increased
thank
attendance.
What do we do? What do we do?
me. What did you do? You attacked a man 5-6 on 1 after you gave him your
It's
word.
wrestling.
Jeff Gordon, Wall, same
They
difference.
hit the wall. It's part of the
It's
business.
part of the business.
He knew what he was getting into when he went there that night.
Yeah, let me tell you something. When AJ gets through him, he's gonna wish he'd have been going running
Mr.
into that
Charles,
wall. That'd be a
Mr.
lot
Charles.
better.
Hey, I just seen AJ. He's about big as a wall.
I just told you, AJ Steele would rather run through a cage of hungry lions wearing pork chop draws. He's gonna continue to hide behind
He
you.
looks like he could fight
He's-
the Lions.
He's
though.
gonna hide
You know what?
behind you until he can't hide behind you anymore. One day,
Yeah,
AJ's
yeah,
gonna have to deal
All
with
those
the deal.
funny one-liners. Those funny one-liners, they'll work on the radio. When you get in the ring,
They worked on AJ Steele.
You're
Did you
coming
see?
to a gunfight with a knife. and you're not gonna be
Did
prepared.
you see it work on AJ Steele? That wasn't a one-liner. That was a one kicker. AJ didn't know if he was on foot or horseback. What are you talking about?
Man.
It's coming. It's coming. You just.
I
you
told
think
him
about
AJ
it.
is coming, and apparently he took old Jagged for a fool.
He's gonna lay down the championship right at your feet.
You know what? The last memory I have of you is you and Doc running across the parking lot screaming like two old women. Like
No, that
somebody
was
trying to
Doc
steal your
screaming. I was
pocketbook.
trying to calm him down. That was Doc screaming.
that's
I
how
was
that
trying
works,
to calm
huh?
him down.
I was a little
He was a good
excited.
friend.
I was just he just got a little excited. He didn't want me to hurt AJ. again.
That's the last
So
memories I
so he
have.
was telling me, Jackie, come on, don't hurt him, don't hurt
Right.
him.
We want to
don't hurt
wait
him,"
till Monroe.
You know. So
Like I said, you guys wait. Tell them where you're going to be when you get a chance. Saturday night in Monroe, Georgia. Next Saturday night in Cornelia.
yes,
March
next Saturday
21st
night.
in Roy.
Next Saturday night this Saturday night, Monroe, Georgia. That's going to be at the Noel Recreation Center in Monroe.
AJ knows you're going to be there. Okay,
that's fine.
what's next?
The next
Okay.
Saturday night in Anarchy Championship Wrestling, as Old Jagged takes on Billy Buck for the Anarchy Championship. Again,
Yeah,
I am your champion. I am.
I'm
your
not.
champion.
I'm not doubting that or
On the
disputing that at all.
21st, on the 21st of March, I'll be in Royston, Georgia, beating up on Damian Silva. I don't know. See, the caller called early and said, "Why is Jagged facing me?" Because see, what old Charles and AJ's plan is to try to soften an old Jagged up for AJ. So he giving them a bunch of guys hoping to have my back turned. But see, we got a plan too. So Charles, you just
That's
understand we got our own plan. So you better outplan us because you can't slick a can of oil. Ask AJ Sleeve. Ask him. Now, on the 28th, down at Anarchy Championship Wrestling is going to be the big show, Hardcore Hill. So if you're in Cornelia, Georgia, the 28th of March, you'll be in Hardcore Hill in Cornelia, Georgia. But just Mr. Charles,
I don't
just remember.
care. I don't care where you're at in Georgia. On March the 28th, you're in Cornelia because that's where the action is going to be at. Bottom line, whenever AJ Steele, and this is, hey, we're laying all the bull crap aside right here. Whenever AJ Steele and the Jagged Edge, the
Thank you, sir.
self-proclaimed King of Monroe, whenever they meet, that's the most anticipated, most talked about wrestling match in the state of Georgia this year.
That is
It will happen
true.
in Monroe, Georgia. It will happen soon, and it will be massive. That is all I've got. It's been all your guys' pleasure.
Make it happen.
Thank you for calling in, Mr. Charles.
Hey,
Well, I guess that was a lot.
Can I hear about a website?
Yeah, I was gonna bring up. Let's go to a commercial real quick and then swap some guys on some seats and let's get to some more stories here and see what we got going on. Hey, everybody, it's just for fun. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure you check out all these wrestling matches that are coming up. We'll be right back in just a few seconds.
Out.
That was awesome. The text messages, they are loving you. They are loving you. They said you are awesome.
Now can I go to sleep? I didn't bring a cigarette.
Hey,
You have your
that was a good, but I was like,
Get one
I actually
of those.
got a
one of those
couple
kind of
phone
break?
calls.
I'm gonna step right outside the door and grab one.
Oh yeah, let's step right outside the door and have one. I'm gonna take one.
One of the callers is saying, he's a truck driver. He's in Oakland right now, or Compton. He's that direction. Just said, was AJ bigger than you? So I was gonna send a picture just to humor him.
It's a picture of AJ and I in the ring together.
Find that, Steph. Find the picture of them two together.
Go to the Jagged Edge fan page.
Fan page?
Yeah.
Okay. You smoke too? Yeah,
I do feel a little bad for him. He was getting ready to talk. He was actually about to share.
No, we're gonna put him in your seat. That way he gets on camera a little bit too. I mean, you can see him, but like his mask, he's blended in. So I figure if we swap some people around, that'll be good video of everybody.
Yeah, I'm getting messages left and right.
Because I still want to address your little girl and your whole situation myself.
Okay. What about the
Oh, you can still hear me? Well, just know this. Dr. Brock and the Jagged Edge are the best. That's all you need to know.
Oh yeah, they can still hear us on the camera.
Do what?
They can still hear us?
Yeah, the camera's running.
Yeah.
Yeah, as long as you're in front of the mic.
That means there are people who are you people are still texting me, telling me that you can still hear me. Well, good, hear this. I don't really like any of you people, and all the little fans who show up to see my clients, you're better for it, even though we're not. We're kind of worse for it.
Yeah.
By the way, I want to ask you a question. Were you in awe of the real king of Georgia?
Oh yeah, no, I definitely think he could take AJ, but I don't know. AJ's pretty big.
AJ's a big loser. Look at him. I can see pictures right there.
Yeah.
Did you find one of them?
No,
I
that
can't find
that
it,
right
but I'm
there
just
looks
sending this one real
painful.
fast.
Yeah, but that's not one of my clients.
I'm just saying that if that
I
happens
don't
to
want him
him,
to touch me, mind you.
Oh, yeah.
AJ Steele is a scary individual. I would attempt to hire him or to ascertain his services or into a personal business relationship.
Mhm.
But
No, man.
he's a little bit too gruff for me. He's
too-
not quite refined enough.
yeah.
He's
Yeah.
He's a hoodlum.
Yeah. He just realized.
So if he's a hoodlum, why is he the face of
Yeah, it's cool. It's really
Southern
Most of
Pride?
the fans of Monroe are morons.
Hey, be careful now. I live there.
Well, look. Okay, I live
here's one.
near there too. You might one day.
I live in
rise above-
I live in Winder.
You did say something about Gwinnett County, didn't you?
I did,
That's
yeah.
slightly above moron though.
Gee, thanks.
Okay, yeah, just send it to one of them. All right, man. Thanks.
I can't find one where they're side.
I feel like I'm on candid camera.
But here's one where they're.
Yeah, some of my people will forget that the camera's still rolling and just start talking. I'm like, you do know you're still on live.
What is this text? Ha ha ha! You just think he's king of Monroe. I know he's king of Monroe. He's king of Georgia. There's some rude people here. They're going to text me on my personal phone.
Is he
on the-
king? Is he officially king, or is it going to happen after
Well, we're
he
gonna
beats?
court. He is king.
That's AJ.
He's going to be coronated.
And here's Jagged.
We're going to court.
After he beats AJ Steele.
And that's
he's
Logan.
already beaten down. So
The other one.
formality.
Yeah, but he also had help from 6 other guys.
No, he had 6 other
But
guys.
yeah, we're going
Actually, 5 other
Saturday
guys in
night.
the ring.
5 other guys.
That were just holding up the cage. And myself and one of my other clients, Ashworth, we just came out to. I brought a chair and a chain. Ashworth brought a chain just so we could secure the door because we didn't want the cage to fall down.
What was the chair for?
Well, in case they got tired in the ring, they could sit on it. But AJ messed it up. He
Why
hit
is
the
that?
chair with his head. He was very rude.
That was rude. That's
He was
rude.
extremely rude.
Anybody that
And-
bends
and
that.
AJ owes me money, by the way.
So
If
how
you
did
watch
he?
AJ on YouTube, you owe me money. That cost me $12.99 at Walmart plus tax.
Real quick, in order for someone to.
But doctor, wouldn't I assume you got a pocket full of money?
I do, but I don't want to waste it on AJ Steele.
So that's
in
how
his
you
head.
save your
or a
money.
smartphone.
King of Georgia in your dreams. About the only way he'll be king. You didn't even finish the text. Y'all finish it is when he destroys everyone.
All right, we're going back
How
and
do
then we'll
these
bring him in.
fans have your number, by the way?
I don't know. I guess it should be unlisted.
Yeah.
Apparently, the bathroom wall.
Somebody somewhere gave it out to him.
Richard Jett is looking at the pictures of AJ and Jagged, and just all he could say is "damn."
He's impressed with Jagged.
I'm not sure he'll answer to that question. I saw in just a second.
What's his
Pardon me.
name? Where is this? The guy from California?
Yeah, hang
Yeah,
on a
he's the
second, and I'll
truck-
go back live because he might be listening from the radio because it's a truck driver, so he's driving across country. All right, everybody, we're going back live. Right now, it's just us with the doctor. The wrestlers are outside, so we were just saying Richard Jett. I just sent him a picture. He was questioning how big AJ Steele is compared to Jack.
And to answer that question,
And
really
his
friggin' big.
answer was damn when he's looking at the picture. So
Yeah, AJ's not quite as big as Jagged.
hey, them pictures, both of them are big gentlemen now. Looking at the picture. Now, if we can, Doc, let's get you to switch chairs and go sit in a stool there, and let's get some more of these other cats on. And I know we had kind of interrupted one to go to a commercial, so we'll see what he's got going on.
Yeah, real quick. And now we have Maverick and Andrew, who is one of the lovely security guards there at Southern Pride
I'm
Wrestling.
sure your job is very important.
Well, I'm moving up in the world, actually. I'm now the webmaster of an SFCW website. It's going to be opening probably on Friday of this week.
Awesome.
Yeah, that
We're
is
gonna
good.
have so much on there. It's a great site. It's going to have fan interactivity all over the place. It's going to have news. It's going to have analysis of past events,
Cool.
calendars of the events, everything. It's going to have a SFCW shop with all kinds of official merchandise. You name it, we've got it.
So we can go on there and get a shirt for AJ Steele.
Really? Are you going to say that with you, Steve? You, Steve,
Yes!
he's at that end of the table, but the doc's close enough he can smack you.
Did you really just
My daughter, she adores AJ Steele. So
Blame it
I
on-
don't know if she'll take it or not because she's
She
not.
ain't got
I borrow this for a second?
Wow, that is just intense.
Did you say your daughter adores AJ Steele?
Yes, she loves AJ Steele.
Was she at the last show in Monroe?
Yes, and she was almost in tears.
Oh, bless her little heart.
Andrew had to come over to her and tell her that AJ was okay.
Well, please apologize to her, because I'm sorry that Jagged didn't finish the job so that she could just remember him, because she has a new number one, and it's the Jagged Edge. You tell her to trade, and she'll get a better shirt, not a redneck AJ Steele.
Just so the fans know, the SFTW website is going to be impartial and not delusional like the doctor here.
Okay.
Delusional.
I was really worried for a second.
He's got that degree in Mexico. You got to be careful.
Yeah.
One of my degrees.
One of them. Something about Viagra and UFOs, and I don't know which one popped up first.
Okay. Let me break in right here, because Jagged, with all due respect, sir, you said something a little bit earlier in the show. You kind of offended me. And I know that you offended the head of the Elite Revolution, Mr. Nigel Sherrod. You shut up.
Oh,
I'll slap you cross-eyed.
And then we'll have a real remodeling job being done in
Yeah,
here.
look, I just got the studio painted. Let's not tear up my walls. Y'all can take it
With all
outside.
due respect, sir, I am a fan of your work, and I am a fan of your talent. Nothing but respect for you. Having said that, let me shake your hand before I go any further.
Uh-oh.
All right, lean back towards that mic. We're losing you on video feed. I want to make sure they all can hear this.
Uh-huh.
How's this?
That'll work.
Okay. Earlier in the show, you kept referring to yourself as the King of Monroe. Sir, you are not the King of Monroe.
Uh-oh.
Mr. Nigel Sherrod, the head of the Elite Revolution, is the current reigning Monroe City champion. Now, you want AJ Steele. Fine, go get AJ Steele. He's holding Nigel's title for when he's ready to take it back. Now, when you become, it's not if you become, it's when you become SFCW Georgia Heavyweight Champion, you'll be the King of Georgia. So it's kind of mute being King of Monroe. You'll be the King of SFCW Georgia Heavyweight Wrestling. I think that's a better fitting title for the Jagged Edge, and not just the King of Monroe.
Yeah.
Because as of right now, Mr. Nigel Sherrod, he is the reigning Monroe City champion.
Because being king of Monroe is like being king of the gerbils. It's not that impressive.
Wow.
Yeah,
Exactly.
but
Who are you, and who told you that you could talk?
Yeah, he's our intern. He hasn't learned yet.
This Mike and that man.
He's trying to fill up Mike's spot.
Mr. Maverick,
I'm
Mr.
sorry,
Maverick,
I'm
Mr. Maverick, after doing some careful consideration and thinking really quick, because I can do those things, unlike the intern over there that don't know when to shut his mouth and don't know his role just as of yet. You're right. I am the king of Georgia wrestling, not just the king of Monroe wrestling. I appreciate the correction. I appreciate it. But as for the intern,
Yes, sir.
we we talked about the transformation into dog.
Yes, sir.
You're not a dog yet.
Okay.
You're a puppy, so stay on the porch.
All right.
Ooh.
You see why SOCW has security.
I see now. I see now. I'm not even having to give that. Look, last week I was told I need to give the intern crap, and I was giving them crap. And they might say, "No, I meant crap to do, not crap." But apparently, I don't have to dish it to you today. You're getting it from him. You're getting schooled.
I'll be the lightning rod of hate. Just bring it on.
The lightning
No
rod
hate,
of
no hate,
No?
no hate.
No hate?
It's everything is done in love for correction. So in the future, you don't make the mistake of crossing the jagged edge.
So-
you might catch me in a bad mood instead of my good mood that I'm in right now.
So I could learn from you.
You can most definitely learn from me.
If nothing else, learn respect.
Do I not have respect? Have I not shown you
I
respect?
have not seen you show respect to any of us sitting in this room.
Well,
this
I
morning.
am terribly sorry for that, sir, and I take back anything that may have
The
offended
intern's gonna get a beat down during the show.
you. Please, I'm not afraid of these fools.
Hold on,
Oh!
Excuse me?
I said I am not.
Calm down there, Maverick.
I am not afraid.
Uh-oh.
Now remember my walls. Remember my walls.
Good thing we have a security guard here.
I just wanted to get a little closer to him.
No.
So he can feel.
I am not afraid.
Oh my God, we a brawl.
You are
in
not
there.
scary. Please show to the camera how close you are to me.
Hello. Hold on. Calm down. Maverick, I apologize for getting you irritated. He's not really worth it. I actually like Nigel myself.
He doesn't know what he's doing.
Yeah, he doesn't
So
know.
Maverick,
At
come
least
back
have a
over and
smart-
get your microphone.
At least I have a smartphone, Pee Wee.
Hey.
I'm trying to help you out.
You sure are confident, intern.
Has a smartphone. What kind of logic is that?
Maverick, come back over. Could we actually
Let's
like
catch
Nigel?
this. Just
The
on
other thing-
radio. Just for fun.
Hello.
There we go.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you a little bit.
This is the Undertaker. I'm coming.
It's down at the
for
bottom.
The two. This is the Undertaker. I'm coming for the J&H 79 in Monroe Village.
Get off the phone, Mooney.
Jeff, somebody's at the front door. You might want to answer and then call us back.
Hey, I don't know who you're talking to, son. This
Jeff,
is AJ
Jeff,
Steele,
Jeff,
boy.
Jeff, somebody's at the front door. Somebody's at the front door. Go ahead and answer the door right quick and call us right back.
Yeah, somebody's at the front door with your donuts. What you gonna be rolling into Saturday night?
There's donuts left after you got a hold to him, Jeff.
Oh, they hung up on that one. Hey, look, we did have a couple
I
calls.
was supposed to be insulted with the hang up, right?
I have no idea.
Was that the? Was that the
I've actually got one phone call that was never connected completely. So let's see who this person was. I'm going through the phone logs.
Awkward.
It hadn't been this quiet since they got here.
I know.
Oh, this is awesome. Everybody is loving this.
It's a wonder they got.
I can't thank y'all enough for coming in.
It's been your pleasure. It's been your pleasure.
Just make sure my check doesn't bounce.
It'll be bouncing all the way to the bank.
All right, no answer on that one.
Your call has been forwarded to an.
All right, anybody else that wants to call in, you feel free. Wow. Intern, you like stepped
I'm not
in it.
okay.
You stepped in it. You
In
jumped
what?
roped
Yeah,
in
a
the
big
doo-doo.
old, a big old pile of doo doo.
You have two choices. You can either take what they dish out, or you can do what they do. You can threaten to slap the green off. His
No. I am not threatening.
I would love
not
to see
threatening
him
anybody.
try.
Physically, I'm not threatening these people. I am not threatening these people. I'm just saying that you guys
We
can't
are more
scare
than
me.
just people. We are grown, dangerous men.
You're not dangerous.
You want to try me?
You want him to come back across that table.
And next time I won't stop with a stare down.
Now listen, you're supposed to be showing our guests respect.
I
Good
do,
Lord.
but they're attacking me.
They're attacking you. No,
He's
yeah,
an
they
AJ
almost
Steele
attacked
fan.
you.
He's an AJ. He's doing.
I am not an AJ Steele. No.
He's playing the victim.
No.
And that's okay. That's okay.
I'm just saying, AJ,
Nothing but a lack of respect.
AJ, if you're listening, and I know you
Call
are.
in and help. Because wait. Now that you say that, AJ, if you're listening, as Ernie Ladd say, you're gonna have to get on the phone and call somebody because it ain't enough for you to take care of what I got planned for you.
No, you don't even have
to get the intern to come to the ring with you the next time you get ready, physically ready to come to the ring, and maybe he can, Dr. Brock will beat him up outside the ring and in front of the people in Monroe.
And how about this? Now, Military Mike just typed this. He's watching on video. He says, lucky I'm not there in that seat today.
That's true, because he'll be seeing this
There
doctor
you go.
later on this afternoon. So
Well, you got a doc right here. We got a doc
that's
on
true.
site.
We'll take care of him right on the spot. Right on the spot.
You're a
Life
medical
alert.
doctor?
Does he have his life alert bracelet on? Because he's gonna need to call somebody.
Hey,
By the
it's
way,
hot up in this joint.
I want to say this is an example of how poor our security is. Did you notice they got right to you?
No, I told him to move because I'm not afraid of these people.
These people.
You say he's
I
put a
have a
label
name.
on you.
You told me you
Excuse
weren't a
me.
moron. You proved
I have a
otherwise.
name.
Excuse me. The
You're
jagged
just
edge.
labeling folks, aren't you? These people.
learning quickly.
I'm telling you.
Yes.
I think I
Don't want to offend our
you know
guests.
what I see? I see him being cocky because he says, "Oh, I got to work Saturday." See, if he didn't have to work, he would be cocky like that. So he knows he's
I
not
can
gonna be
get
there.
my shift covered.
Hang on.
How about you do that?
Okay.
Just Fun Radio.
Hello.
Try that
Man,
again.
I'll tell you what.
Let's hear it.
Jagged Edge sure is running his mouth a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Now, Jagged Edge is just Jagged. That's just what Jagged Edge does. He can talk the talk and he can walk the walk. Now, I want to know.
Oh,
I want to
that's
know.
so precious. How's
I
the King of
want
the
to
Girls
know
doing?
who has the pleasure of talking to the Jagged Edge at this particular moment.
My name may be Beth. Maybe something else. But I don't know if it's a pleasure to talk to you.
Always a pleasure to talk to the Jagged Edge. You
She's
must
scared
be
to
an
tell you her
AJ
name
Steele
because
fan,
she
or
don't
you
wanna
must be a
embarrass
Georgia
herself.
Tech fan. Something about you just don't sound right, and I'm thinking it's because you follow Georgia Tech.
No, it's probably because people can actually trust me. They can't trust you.
Miss Beth, I actually
did
am a
everything he
very
said he was gonna
trustworthy
do.
person. I did what I said I was going to do. We were going to beat the Florida team, and I have to say this over and over again. People always question, is Jagged Edge trustworthy? Well, Jagged Edge may not be trustworthy. That's that singing group. But the Jagged Edge is trustworthy. And the Jagged Edge did exactly what he said he was going to do. We're going to beat the Florida boys 1, 2, 3 in the ring. And at that particular moment, things between AJ and I would go back to the same, go back to normal, go back to status quo. AJ has something that Jagged wants. And the Jagged Edge gets what the Jagged Edge wants.
I'm just tuning you out at this point because all you doing is talking nonsense.
Well, Miss Beth, why don't you show up Saturday night at the Monroe Center, in the Rec Center in Monroe, and watch the old Jagged Edge beat up on Drew Adler? And I guarantee you won't see, hear, smell. AJ Steele will not show up in the building with Jagged Edge when AJ Steele knows that the Jagged Edge is expecting him. You will not see AJ Saturday night, but you will see Jagged Edge Saturday night. That's a promise.
Oh, that's cute. Well, you always will smell the King of the Gerbils. I mean, that's nothing surprising.
She listened to the intern.
I don't know what to say. I don't know.
What you talking about, nerd?
Nerd.
Oh no,
he's not a nerd.
This is an educated man with several doctorates. He is not a nerd. Why do you
And a flip phone.
dummies want to associate intelligence with being a nerd? There's a huge difference.
I think they call him a nerd because he twitches a lot.
Of course, Dr. Brock would be a little bit better if he was actually a fan of Georgia Tech, but you know, that's
I knew it. I smelled Georgia Tech. I smelled Georgia Tech. I knew it. I knew it.
He just lost credentials.
Somebody hang up the phone. There's a Georgia Tech fan on the phone. I don't know who lets these people in. Bye, Georgia Tech. Have a nice day. Bang, bang.
Go Dogs.
Bye. Sorry. Go Dogs.
Can
I noticed everybody brings up some hating on Georgia Tech when I was away from the microphone. Y'all can't be for no dogs because that is some Monroe Trailer Park stuff.
I agree. Can I would be
educated men of Georgia Tech, right, Doc?
I'm a Nebraska Cornhusker fan.
I would be remiss if I did not mention one of my other clients who will be there on March 7th. Ashworth, been on WWE, is going to be destroying the 6'7", 270-pound limp-wristed Logan Creed. So come watch that.
Is that Mike?
Oh, that's military moron.
That's
yes.
Tyler, anything?
No, I don't have
a question. I have a question. On this website, will it have a special feature and it's going to say at the top the Jagged Edge section?
We have profiles for wrestlers.
No. I said a separate feature, a section. You click on it, and it's going to be all about the Jagged one.
I don't think that's in the contract. No.
It will be.
I have a question.
I have an answer.
Are you a dog or a cat person?
I like dogs. Always golden retrievers.
Okay. I like golden retrievers.
Let's see. We got
He's
something in
kissing up
common.
now.
No.
Yeah.
He's trying to
No. We talked business. That was fine.
He knows we're at 10:21 and we're only like 11 minutes away from
I'm
him
just
getting
trying
a
to get
beatdown.
I'm just trying to get to know you as a person.
I'm a golden retriever person.
Okay, I'm
I
just
would've taken
interested.
him for a poodle man.
No.
A Bichon.
I have black labs. That's my that's
Why they
my
got to be
dog of
black?
choice.
Why are you trying to say
Why they
that?
just can't be labs.
Yeah, why you got to
Why we
label
gotta
them?
put color
He's so
on?
full of labels today.
You, these people, black labs. I mean, what's next?
I'm getting offended myself.
I was offended a long time ago.
Well, I'm sorry. I
The man
offended
has
you.
not shown any respect for any of us since any of us walked in the door.
Well, you got to get some. You got to give some to get some.
I'm just trying to understand why you got to keep something black locked up.
That's not. Okay.
That's exactly right. And on a chain.
You
know?
decide when to feed them and when to take them out.
Will you stop feeding him?
This is my show. I got to make it entertaining because you apparently tried to commit suicide like 20 minutes ago.
Stop profiling my client.
I'm not profiling anybody.
And you, out of all people, got to put a label on something.
And I'm just trying to
Profile
figure out
somebody.
what's the name of the. Let me guess the dog's names. One's named Leroy, and the other one's named Elroy. Elroy and Leroy, right?
No.
Oh, okay. You feed them chicken.
No.
Summertime, you give them watermelon.
Oh my God! Here we go.
I'm just trying to figure out what's going on.
Chicken ain't good enough for him.
Oh.
We're gonna get some. We're gonna get some angry men.
Hey, you don't want to step in this can of poop.
I didn't step in
You
nothing
said black lab.
because that's what they are.
Look here,
Oh, so
No. I
If
cannot.
I go and look for the dogs and I put in black lab, it's going to tell me something different from a Labrador Retriever.
No,
that may
it's
come in
going to
various
tell you
of
something
colors.
different between a red lab and a yellow lab
But where's the black?
and a chocolate lab
So why black?
because it's black fur.
Or is it chocolate?
No, chocolate lab
Which
is
one
chocolate
it?
color.
Are you sure?
Yes,
Show me.
I'll show you after the show.
The black
all
lab
that.
or the
I think
proof?
the only thing it's going to be shown after the show is somebody whipping your butt.
You aren't. Gonna
I'm
do
just trying to figure out. You got the black lab. You keep locked up. You let it out at times, several times a day. You tell them when to pee. You tell them what to eat. You give them watermelon. You get Kool-Aid for water.
My God.
I'm just asking.
Yeah, put the little packets in there.
That's what I thought.
I tell
Learned a
you,
lot about the person that I had.
you stepped in it today. You were double dutching on one big turd.
Yes,
I am
you
curious.
are.
Does he have a racist name?
No, it's
What's the names?
Biscuit.
Oh, is it because
yeah, and your mama?
so you're making a white reference to a black dog?
And your mama? That's what's his mama name, Angie?
You
No.
didn't dress up blackface for Halloween, did you?
Huh?
I'm just saying. You gonna name a black dog a
No,
white biscuit
no.
name?
Huh? Yeah. Translates into
my
yes.
goodness.
No,
I bet you got one of them white dunce caps in your
well,
closet too.
no,
don't
that'd be the Pope.
Oh,
We've discussed that.
Oh, we're not
already.
getting into that one.
No.
Hey,
All
where's,
right, now.
where's the mask that he's supposed to wear when he gets out of line?
Oh yeah, I got the shut up mask somewhere around this.
Yeah.
room. Well,
Where is it?
We have a mask.
There it is.
What color is
You're
it?
not.
We'll have
You're
to
not.
get
What
so-
color is the
Yeah,
mask?
get him that
What
shut up
color is
mask.
the mask?
Wait till you see it. Just go
What
ahead and
color
finish
is
it
the
off.
mask?
Just wait till you see it. I bought this mask.
Oh my goodness, that's it. Doc, we gotta go. Thanks for having me.
But I got that mask so that he blends in with the wall, so he's supposed to not even be seen or heard
He's
from.
not supposed to be seen or heard.
The stealth intern.
See, a roll of duct tape works much.
Oh yeah.
You're not.
Okay, take the
Jagged really is just taking offense now.
take the
Hey,
mask
please
off
tell
now.
me you're not Muslim because I don't want to do that either.
Oh boy.
Jagged, that man went out the door.
He's
You
right.
you offended that man that bad. He went out the door. He didn't even wait around for the check.
I have a friend, Jamaica. If you're listening, I'm sorry.
Jamaica.
Yeah.
No, he's not.
My best friend.
No, he's not.
She's black.
She. Yeah.
She's black.
Oh, he's pulling the black card now.
The black card.
You
yeah.
really just work with her and y'all ain't
man.
friends,
Black-
right?
the black- You have one black friend, Jamaica.
Oh no, I have.
You have to count them. You don't have black friends.
That's
You
exactly
count
right.
them. You don't have.
I'm
black
not counting.
friends. You said I have.
He's not
And I
racist.
saw, I saw you
anything.
with your fingers one.
No, I was
He ain't
thinking.
racist or
I was
anything.
thinking of
He's got
another
black
person.
friends.
No, I'll have a call in if you want.
Call in, Jamaica.
Jamaica, if you're listening, call in.
Please call in and save this man's butt.
I noticed.
I don't need saving. I don't know
You
why.
keep digging the hole deeper and deeper and deeper and making your butt whipping.
Go ahead and
worse
get your
worse
ship
and
covered, and I'll
worse.
see you Saturday,
All right, see you there.
March 7th. Let me know
Yes,
when you
sir.
get to the front door.
I'm
Yes,
really going
sir.
to try to fix it so that we're going to go do that canine event and then show up to this wrestling. We're
Yes,
gonna,
sir.
We're going to be there.
Yeah, Travis and I, we already have tickets, so
Yeah.
we're on
Yeah.
the front row with Ashley. Yeah.
So you pulled the handicap card to get front row?
No.
I was just asking.
I would never.
I mean,
do
all
that.
these other cards keep getting pulled. I figured I might as well ask you.
Black man, black mask.
I think she pulled the MasterCard out.
Leroy and Elroy.
Well, Mr. Security, what else? What else happens there? I know
Biscuit.
we're going to be wrapping this show up here soon. What is this? Is what you deal with? You
This is
chose
what
to
we
be in
deal
this
with
business.
Yes.
Are you a little bit insane or a lot of bit insane?
No, it's actually confidence building to put yourself against other men that have skills and talents.
Well,
I mean,
Yet it takes an entire team of security to remove one person.
actually,
That's right.
he's talking about a particular event where there were quite a few of us carting him out of the room.
Yeah.
It only took me to remove you. It took the other guys to remove your gigantic ego.
No, there was a total of 5 of you that dogpiled on top of me.
You're failing to mention the
bring
end
me
where I
out.
grabbed you by your armored mercenary vest and threw you down the hallway
Well,
like
being
a 12
being a
pack.
personal bodyguard is serious business. I wear a bulletproof vest to protect myself, to protect my principal. Not
There's a lot of guns in wrestling.
Yeah, I see that.
Well, the last time
I
I
get
seen
paid good money to protect that man, and I will protect him by any means necessary.
last time I seen him
That's
being sent out of the ring, I believe you threw a water bottle on him.
That would be correct. I believe that a young man of great heart and just
Oh, now
he's just a great guy.
Now he's gonna talk
He's
about
now
that
acting
coward.
commissioner of SFCW. His name is Justin Legend.
Yeah.
He
A legend?
he
He's a
choked
coward.
out our friend Maverick in,
Yes, he sure
in the
did.
ring. And
did.
I'm sorry guys, but this guy's 6'4". He's like 270. If he doesn't want to wake up,
Look,
you can shake him
number
and it's not
one,
going to happen. So I put water on him.
Justin Legend is nothing more than a coward. Okay, he took a business decision and made it personal. He attacked me first. He attacked me from behind with a crutch. The cripple did.
Can we
shut up?
Kind of like how he kicked him in the mouth.
A month later, as Nigel Sherrod is celebrating his win and becoming the new Monroe City champion, Justin decides he wants to storm the ring. What does he have in hand? A crutch. Who he wants to use the crutch on? Me. Now I'll give credit where credit is due. He got lucky. I took him for granted. Didn't expect what happened to happen. Didn't even have it on my radar because Justin is just a coward. The Elite Revolution is who made him what he is.
Did he like kill quite a few brain cells? Because I don't know if you remember the past. The reason you were attacked,
I will
sir.
give him his credit where credit is due. He got the better of me that night and choked me out. However, he was lucky, and a wise man told me.
All right, let's catch this real quick.
Wise man told me. That
Hold on a second, caller. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Wise man told me that it's better to be lucky than good. But never, ever, ever forget, luck will run out.
They hung up.
Yep, we'll call him back.
Oh.
So let me hit this caller back up. We're coming towards the end of the show, so we want to make sure that we try to get in everybody that wants to be part of the show today.
Yeah.
I know AJ didn't call, by the way.
Yeah, I noticed AJ didn't call. Now I'm not trying to call anybody a coward because he can whoop my ace. But apparently he didn't call, or he just didn't get the message that he needed to. Or did y'all make sure the information didn't get shoved at him? And
Did Mr. Charles call this show? If Charles called this show, AJ knows that we're on the show.
whoever it is might be trying to call back. We're playing phone tag now.
Yep.
I think that's Joey, the voice.
I can ring back to
Did he say he was fixing to call?
No, but when I talked to him last week, that was his ringtone, his ringback
Oh, really?
tone. Yes.
And I had sent him a message telling him to call.
Yes.
I didn't have his number saved.
Didn't it?
Yeah.
Yes, I think that's who that is.
And of course, he's over there dancing. Why
That's the-
am I not surprised?
We'll wait a second.
I can't help that I cannot help that I'm cultured.
And the dogs are too. You're teaching them culture.
Why are you going back to this
I'm
black
just
thing?
worried about the
Because it
black
was never
lab.
settled.
No, it doesn't
We'll
need
give
to be
it a
settled.
second.
So are
because
you
it's-
culturing your dogs? And Jamaica didn't call, so you
I-
should ask your
that
black friend.
could have been.
Did you
I don't
text
think
your
there is
one
a
friend?
Jamaica.
Did you text your one friend Jamaica? But you don't even have her name. You just have in your phone black, and you know who it is.
I just have to.
So it says black girl. So he's got one black guy. It says black guy, black girl.
No.
Just saying.
And when he texts those people, it actually goes to a white person, and that's their cue to call in and pretend that they're black.
We'll tell by the way their slang is.
Mm-hmm.
She's from
I don't think
Maryland.
we're gonna get the.
Maryland.
Yes.
The one of 4 people.
All right, whoever that is, please call back.
Well, while we wait on the
Yeah,
caller,
let's talk about this weekend and
this
advertise it.
weekend, Saturday, March 7th, Southern Fried Championship Wrestling Aftershock, and that's Saturday, March 7th, 2015. Doors open at 6. Bell time is at 7. That's at the Knoll Rec Center, 201 West Spring Street in Monroe, Georgia. Ringside tickets are $12. General admission is $10. Kids from 6 to 12 are $5, and kids 5 and under, are free. But I believe the ringside tickets are sold out already, so you probably can only get general admission at this point in time. The main event will be the Jagged Edge versus Drew Adler.
In a warm-up match to take out that paper champion AJ Steele.
And the semi-main event is Cruiserweight Cup Match champion, the Real Slim J versus the Undead Luchador Supernatural. Nigel Sherrod defends Monroe City title against Colt Calloway.
An easy victory for Mr. Sherrod.
Azrael with She-Devil Crystal versus Josh Storm with Pandora.
So there'll be women wrestling as well.
Yes. And Logan.
Pandora's not a woman.
She's just a
No, that's correct. Pandora's a force of nature.
Yeah, she's awesome. And Logan Creed versus Jacob Ashworth. And then the tag team championship match between the beautiful bald besties versus Twisted and Damian Silva. And Roscoe Ray versus Chris Nelms and Jamie Holmes versus Big Andy. And plus we'll have appearances by Lobo, Ace Hefner, Dr. Brock himself, Maverick, and more.
Man, oh man. And this is when?
This is
this Saturday. Man, that's a
March 7th.
lot. That is a lot. Now, where is this place? Tell everybody how they find the place.
Oh,
and I know how you are with directions. So
yeah, let me get
hey,
one
let's
of
see
them.
who this is real quick. Just Fun Radio.
Hey,
Hey.
this is Sonya.
Oh, no. That's Mooney's girlfriend.
Oh Lord, we got another one in the house. What's happening?
For you.
What can you tell us about these cats?
Why'd you call?
Well, what can I tell you about them?
Never.
Oh, Dr. Nerd Hush.
Speak your mind, if you have one.
I have one.
Sure.
Yes, I do.
And the wheels on the bus go right. Come on, let's keep it moving. Keep it moving.
Yeah, get the
All
gerbil
right,
moving.
I just called in to wish Jagged good luck.
He doesn't need luck. He has skill and ability in me.
Because he's going to need it when AJ.
Sonya, I was about to commend you for being smart, but see, Sonya, you just showed that you're one of the Monroe morons because Jagged don't
He's
need
gonna
luck
need
at
it.
all.
He's going to need it when AJ.
Jagged don't need luck. You need to hope and send your prayers out for Drew Adler, AJ Steele, and the whole Logan Creed, whomever else you want to throw in there, Lobo, anybody you want to throw in there.
Hey, I know Logan. I know Logan's gonna beat his opponent.
But Logan has to still be has
not.
yet to beat the Jagged Edge. He will not defeat Jacob Ashworth. I've told Jacob what to do to beat Logan Creed, so that's not going to be an issue. Now, Miss Sonya, I want you to enjoy your day. I want you to relax, kick your feet up, and be ready for Saturday because I need you loud. I don't need you crying. The name of the show is Aftershock, and I want that's simply because everybody's so shook up. Because of what happened to AJ Steele. Jagged will be there. We will be there. Dr. Brock will be there. The fans of Monroe, Georgia will be there to attend
Elite
AJ
Revolution will be
Steele's.
there.
The attend his memorial service. I understand that. So just relax, have a great day, and tell Jeff Mooney to save some of that for Saturday because we're going to need all of his energy. And hopefully, if you guys start reaching out to AJ Steele right now, sending the private messages on Facebook, talking to him on his Facebook page. AJ, please come Saturday. AJ, please come Saturday. We need you Saturday. Jagged's going to be there Saturday. If you guys will start doing that now, maybe, just maybe, AJ may send his sister to tell Jagged that he's coming. Okay?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
All right.
I can just wait till this weekend. This is going to be crazy. Well, look, let me cut out of here. Thanks for calling in. And anybody else that wants to call in, make it real quick. We're going to be cutting the show off here in a few seconds. Let's see if we can get some more callers in. Thanks for calling in.
Thank you for calling in, caller. And
yes. Wow, man. We're talking. I think this is going to be a brawl. It's just going to be a bloodbath Saturday.
Well, I just got confirmation from Mr. Charles that front row is gone, but there is some second row seats still available.
Well, I want to sit far enough back I can see the whole show because I got a feeling there might be some out of the ring action happening here.
Now, what I'm going to tell you this Saturday night, you will not see AJ Steele. I can guarantee that. AJ Steele is afraid to.
So
be
he's scared.
He's afraid of the jagged edge. Look at me, eyeball to eyeball, standing man to man with the jagged one. He's not going to do it again. He's not going to do it. Last time AJ looked me in the eyes, AJ got a foot in the mouth. You saw the pictures, split open.
Yeah.
Just split to the white meat. We do not play. AJ knows what he's getting into when he gets involved with the jagged edge. Whether it be dog collar matches, Texas bull rope matches, it don't matter to me. We can go to 7 levels of hell. AJ Steele and myself, all for the Southern Friday Heavyweight Championship. Mr. Charles, you're listening because you're replying. I'm hoping to give you ideas. You AJ Steele, jagged edge. Best 2 out of 3 falls. We can start it off with a regular way tables match and a falls count anywhere in the building match. It's up to you, Mr. Charles. You love him. I know you do. He's the face of Southern Fried, but get ready. Get ready, Southern Fried Championship Wrestling. There's a new face.
Saturday night, boy. You hear this? Mm-hmm. Tyler, you laying out of work for this?
I might.
You gonna have to lay out of work for this.
Tyler, please bring the 2 black labs.
All right, I will.
And your 2 black friends.
Black friends.
But the Knoll Rec Center is off of Highway 10 in Monroe, and I'm telling you, it is awesome.
Yeah, I'm
very
saying
fun
I want
night.
to see this. Just Fun Radio.
Yes, I'm going to tell y'all something. Right now, I better never.
Little red button that says end call. Hit that button.
I better never hear you say anything else about Lobo. Lobo is a real good friend of mine, and I will.
Lobo is a real
and beat him again on
and
Sunday.
This and that.
Do you have a dictionary? Do you have a reason to speak properly?
I lost her. I got another one that was calling in at the same time. Let me see who that one was. Good Lord. I'm talking, y'all done pumped them all up this morning.
And it's going to be a good show come Saturday, so I hope y'all all can make it out there.
That's right.
This
We've
looks
got
like
lots of other things.
This looks
going
like
on,
a
too.
Conyers number, a 483.
That's the pharmacy calling your prescriptions ready.
Yeah.
Hey, you called just for fun?
Yeah.
What you got?
Pardon me?
I said, what you got? You just called just for fun. I said, what you got going on? We got all the wrestlers in the house.
Yeah, I know. The broadcast would be a heck of a lot better if Maverick wasn't there.
Ooh. So
why don't
assume
you
home
come
with
down
his
to the
mother.
station and take me away from the station then?
Well, you know,
have an open invitation. Come take me away from the station.
That's a
Make the
contract.
show better.
Crackhead from Conyers.
A crackhead from Conyers is what Doc just said.
He's a crackhead. Don't worry.
Man. So
Yeah,
you
so
going to
he
be,
sh-
is this
he
gentleman,
shut- he-
who
he
is
shut
this on
up.
the phone?
my name is Ed. I used to know a guy named Maverick, but he was
Named
better
after a
looking than the
horse?
one you got sitting there.
No, that's Mr. Ed.
So are you going to be at this thing Saturday night in Monroe?
He won't show up because I'll slap the taste out of his mouth.
Hey, Maverick, why don't you just go home to your mommy?
Wow.
You don't have anything
you
more
know-
original than that? You can't insult me better than that?
Yeah, but talking about a man's mom, that's pretty bad.
Well, you know, you talk about somebody, what kind of wrestler lives with his mother. Well, ask him.
So is there something you need to tell us?
No, I don't need to tell him anything. He knows absolutely nothing. He's just.
Are you saying Maverick lives with his
Yeah,
mother?
Oh,
you
so
said Maverick
Doc-
lives with your mom?
Oh, okay.
I live with this man's mother.
Oh.
And this man's mother washes my clothes.
She
and
hot?
cooks my dinner.
see what I
She
mean?
hot?
He calls
Not
you
really.
daddy.
No.
Kind of dusty and
7.
wrinkly and
So-
got a weird smell to her.
1 through 10. Where are we at here?
Well,
10?
at least somebody knows who their daddy is.
You know who
Ooh.
your daddy is?
You call Maverick your daddy, so I guess you
Wait a
do know.
minute. I've got it.
Crackhead.
When I agreed to come on the show, I agreed to keep this. I signed the little piece of paper to keep this show PG-13.
Right, but it's getting close, huh?
But so I'm going to
I
respectfully decline to comment any further to
There
this
you go.
idiot.
Just one more thing before I go, because I got to
You're
run
still
to the
here?
grocery store. You need to hire a new head security.
Oh, now
I
he's
am
going
not
after
the head of
security.
security. I'm not the head of security. No, sir.
Because the head security guy, he lives with his mommy too.
Man, this guy's attacking all of you. What do you feel about Jagged over here?
Oh, he's a good guy.
Oh, just want to make sure you've attacked everybody else in the room. I just figured I'd ask that question.
Jagged's a good man.
All right.
Yeah.
I see where some loyalties lie.
Well, I got to run to the grocery store to buy Maverick some diapers, so I'll talk to y'all later.
Don't forget to pick up your tampons.
Oh.
Dang.
No, sir. I am not the head of security. I'm just the intelligent one.
I don't want to. We losing some of these calls. Good Lord, what a day! I'm telling you what. And look, we're gonna be wrapping this puppy up, but let me just say, Mr. Intern, you got a little close to the edge.
The jagged one.
The jagged one, exactly.
The jagged edge. All right.
Oh man, he's
And
calling.
his luck almost ran out.
He's calling folks out. I think Saturday, man, they might throw you up in the ring and smack you around a little bit.
All right then.
Yeah.
His two black friends.
His two black friends.
Tell you what, Jagged, you and I we'll take him, toss him in the ring before the show starts. We'll have a warm-up match with him just to warm you up, just to warm me up.
I don't want you.
That sounds
because
good.
I'm gonna get more of a workout with him before the show than I am with Drew Adler
There
during
you go.
the show.
We'll get you.
We might just
There
do
you
that.
go. We'll get Tyler some tights.
You want to have a game of one-up?
We can do that. I do my best move, and then you do your best move.
Well, my
So
best
the
move is
other-
going to be better than yours anyway.
Well,
With all due respect.
You won't be able. You won't be
With all due
able to
respect.
move after I'm done.
Oh, that's a lot of trash talking, Intern. Are you gonna be able to keep that
Wait a
going?
minute. How much time's left on the show?
Actually, we're over a few minutes, but we can listen to this a few more seconds.
Our little agreement that we signed is null and void.
Well,
now,
technically
right?
till 10:30.
Bring your dog. We can call you Biscuits and Gravy.
Right. There you go. All right, everybody. We're going to go ahead and cut this puppy off, man. Terrific, great day. Tons of great people listening in, tuning in. Amazing amount of text messages going back and forth.
Yep.
You got to give Twilight Tyler with his pasty self a little bit of credit for wanting to jump on this train. And boy, I can't believe you questioned them enough that they come across the table at you.
I know they were fixing to get him.
Yeah, that's what it is. See, if you'd have still been there, he probably would have kept his mouth shut.
Yeah.
He'd have been scared you were going to get him. All right. Well, thanks for all these great listeners. Steph, anything else? I mean, great wrestlers in here. Steph, anything else out of you?
Yeah, I was just going to say, not only do we have this wonderful event going on Saturday that evening, but that morning we will be participating in the 7th annual Georgia Canine Memorial event. And that will be at Porterdale Memorial Gym in Porterdale, Georgia. That starts Saturday at 10 a.m. And we will have Miss Holly Cripps in here on Thursday to discuss that.
I'll bring my dog Biscuit.
All right, and then don't forget that we're and we'll probably talk to these guys once the cameras and everything off. We're trying to do the Boot the Bully campaign where we're going to bring some of these fine wrestlers out. And we're going to set up at Stone. Almost said it. Falcon Fury, Harley Davidson, right here in Conyers. We're going to set a ring up. We're going to have them out there to do autographs. Meet a bunch of. Hopefully, going to have a bunch of kids there. We're trying to do the whole Boot the Bully campaign and try to get it before school's out. So that way, everybody kind of has the idea when these little kids are hanging out at the playground, the swimming pool, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So we want to put a lot of good, positive energy and role models in front of them to let them know what they can aspire to be and chase their dreams, you know, because I'm looking at these wrestlers and they're living their dream and I'm chasing mine. So I think all of us are kind of on the same page.
And we will have Mr. Oz Nesbitt in the studio tomorrow to discuss that.
Commissioner Oz Nesbitt will be in tomorrow, and we'll talk some more about Boot the Bully. All right, we're going to get out of here. Anybody want to say anything? Jack, you got anything else to
March
say?
the 7th, Southern Fried. March 21st, Royston, Georgia. The 14th is going to be Cornelia, Georgia, and the 28th, it's back in Cornelia for Hardcore Hell. But I heard you say something about Porterdale. You can do the K9 thing. Well, we also do PCW, Platinum Championship Wrestling in Porterdale, every 1st and 3rd at the Main Event Arena.
Okay.
Oh, did not
That's
know
good
that.
to know. That's good to know.
6 o'clock.
6 o'clock.
Okay.
All right. Anything, Mr. Security?
Yes, sir. Again, the website's going to probably open on Friday in time for everybody to get some information and whatever they want to get for the Saturday show. Also, every SFCW show in Monroe is going to be inducting a Hall of Fame member into our class of 2015.
All right. And we're going to make sure you and Stephanie make sure y'all exchange everything. So by Friday morning, we can be sharing their links all across our page and stuff.
Okay.
All right, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Twilight, any last thing you want on air said to these gentlemen?
AJ, kick their butts.
Man. And the camera's about to be off. All the proof of you getting whooped will be gone soon. Oh, and he's just going to take his headphones down like he's something. All right, everybody. Here we go. Here we go.
Sit down.
He's going to get you. All right, everybody. We will see y'all on the flip side. Thanks for tuning in. Everybody wave to the camera. Tell everybody bye. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure you check out all this awesomeness, except for maybe Jagged. All this awesomeness that's going to be down there. I'm just kidding. I got to love this guy. He's got the personality like me, which means you're loud, abrasive, and people don't know how to take you, but you either got them where they like you, love you, or they leave you. So everybody
keep interrupting.
It's just for fun radio. We really? So now, if you hadn't picked enough for the wrestlers, you going to mess with me too?
I'm just kidding.
Look behind you.
Yeah, I know.
All right, everybody. Everybody, thanks for tuning in. Make sure you share all the videos so everybody can check it out on YouTube. Thanks for tuning in today, y'all. It's Just for Fun Radio.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Deuces.
Go home.
Thank you so much.
Go to work.
Thank y'all so
Later,
much.
guys.
That was